You know what that bell means, don't you, Dan?
Start of another brilliant Have a Word episode.
Whoa, yes. And ring a bell if you've got the best Patreon in the UK.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod. If you're going to enjoy this episode, you are going to love being a patron. 30,000 lids, can't be wrong. For as little as £3 a month, you get an exclusive episode every Wednesday. You also get early release of the video on a Saturday morning, and then the specials, Carl.
So many special. We've been around the world, baby. I'm back.
We've got drunk in here, and then we've been around the world.
India, America, Amsterdam, Spain. We're going to Turkey. We're going to see the whole of the world. And you can come along with us for just £3. That is cheaper than a layer pack.
Sign up and join the Lid Army. Also, we're on a stand-up tour, the Murderers Row stand-up tour. There are a few tickets available in the remaining venues. So have a look at haveawordpod.com where you can buy tour merch.
Also, if you like extra content, on top of your extra content, we give you that. We've got film club, Q&As, all kinds. And me and Harry Robinson have got the sickest new podcast on the block, which is Mad That.
I've got a dance event in April the 20th for Dan's Anthems, dannightingale.com for that. Adam's got some live shows coming up. There's loads of chances to see us, but it all funnels through the Patreon, patreon.com/haveawordpod. This episode, as well as many others like it, is an absolute belter.
£3.
You look good today.
Thank you. I love you.
A lot of people say we don't get on an episode, but as soon as we're doing adverts, we're best friends again.
Come here, you.
Come here.
Wag wag lids, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Ooh. I had the food tism going on strong yesterday. Los Iguanas have changed their burgers, and I was really looking for. I just want it how it's been. I've got used to it. It's not even that good, but I've become Stockholm syndrome into really liking their gaucho burger. Oh. And then they've gone and changed it. I had a great day yesterday. Slow start. Laura's doing bits. We've been recording a lot. She's been doing bits with other men. And I felt like I was being a good dad. She was like, "Oh, I need to go and do this." I was like, "You go." Knowing full well, mid-afternoon I was going to go, can I go to the gym? So because I'd got those
Can I go to the gym?
No, because you just want to keep it smooth.
When you can and can't go to the gym, mate.
It's half term. We've been recording every day.
Yeah.
Fucking look at these. Don't be
The
scared.
iron out. She changes the iron. I told you.
So I went, had a really good little pump with the boys, you know. I like the pumps. And I'm also on testosterone replacement, so the pump feels good. Then I was like, I really need to go to Marks and Spencer's because I'm 68 years old. But I did not.
Whoa, I'll have no slander against Sparks, mate.
I was preempting the slander.
Is this from Marks and Spencer's?
This is not from Marks and Spencer's.
It's lovely, though.
Thank you very much.
I like it, but Dan, you are dressed like a TV presenter because you've got A on your cap and B on your jacket. Like, we're laying our
Got C on his bell end, though.
Laying our ABCs today.
Good. Thanks, mate. That's how they do it, isn't it? Hey.
What TV show is this called?
Kids TV, I don't watch it. Probably shy.
Oh, he's a kids' TV presenter.
Yeah, I didn't say
I just think you look really cool.
I love a Coach jacket, and that is a beautiful example of it.
But I needed some basics for the holiday because it's not a holiday, it's a wedding. And there's a pizza party. Obviously, I don't have to worry about the wedding because you've suited and booted me. That's great. And then there's also a pool party. I'm concentrating more, and I hate to use this word because this feels like it's a word that you've started using and now I use. I never used to say outfit, but all of a sudden, I've got to think about outfits, and I feel like Marks and Spencer's perfect for that. But then I also fancied a drink and a bit of food.
If you really want to be down with the kids, by the way, it's just fits.
Oh, right, yeah.
Look at me fit.
I don't think you can say that if you're shopping exclusively at Marks and Spencer's.
Hey, Marksy's is flying, baby.
Marksy's have hired the guy who is the guy behind Reese, the high street store, the high-end high street store.
Yeah.
The guy who used to do their menswear design
has moved over to them.
He's now at Sparksy's.
Well, he's absolutely nailing it. But I did an online Marks and Spencer's order and spent 300 and... You know when you do that thing of like, I'm going to buy all of these, I will probably keep half of it, send the rest back. 8 out of the 9 things I bought have gone back. It was a total fucking write-off. So I'm going in person, going live. Decided to go to Los Iguanas, so I got a taxi because I knew I wanted a little drink. So I got a taxi from mine to Cheshire Oaks to have tea on my own, had 2 beers and a margarita, felt great. If you want to feel good about shopping for a holiday, just get a little bit buzzed before.
Don't go too far, though, because when I did that in Texas, I ended up buying the most expensive pair of boots I've ever bought in my life.
Yeah, there is that risk in
Liverpool
it.
beat Brentford 2-0. I had 8 pints of Guinness and then bought some cowboy boots.
So the rule is don't get bingoed and then go shopping.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's a dangerous combo, innit? You come out with a flowery dress and you're like, fuck it, I feel good. It's my new fit. It's for middle-aged women. But they've changed the burger. What have
They changed it from and to?
It was a good burger. They had this lime habanero mayo. It was really nice. And I didn't like it at first, but then I've come to enjoy it.
Yeah, you don't
All of a
strike me as a
sudden
man
it's
who looks at the word habanero and mayo and goes, that's a bit of me.
But it was. And they've gone, oh, you know what we need? A new burger. No, you don't. You're Las Iguanas. Everyone knows what you are. You're available. It's a bit more colourful than the average restaurant. The food's fine. Don't fucking change it. And then I was like, hey, because the menu changed on Monday. I was like, could you get us a bit of that lime habanero mayo? He was like, oh, we don't do it anymore. I was like, yeah, but you do, don't you? It's somewhere in it. You're telling me they changed the menu on Monday and they just do a fucking ritual burning of all the lime habanero mayo?
Well, they probably did just throw it all away.
No!
They've got to make... What's the new sauce?
Back.
What's the new sauce? What's on the new...
It's just burger sauce.
Yeah, but they need the space in the fridge for all the burger sauce.
Get a new fridge and then have like... I want it to be like, in
You want
Goodfellas.
every restaurant to have a Dan fridge. That's what it is.
Make your own.
Guys!
Make your own habanero sauce.
Oh, who are you? My mum from the early 90s? You don't need that. We'll make you one. Fuck that. I want theirs. If they'd have just gone, hey, we've put some at the back. You're a little special customer. Yeah, they've got a fucking customer. Let's let a brother out. Could just be going in.
You might fall in love with a new burger.
It's fine. They're like, oh, the cheese is the same. No, it's not. It's different cheese. They fuck
Literally
with
a
the cheese.
kid getting a step done, isn't he? I don't like new burger, Dad.
It's fine.
It's not right.
He doesn't do it the way old Dad used to do the burgers.
I hate it when restaurants do that. Don't do that. Just do it like you've always done it forever until I die.
But it's not like Las Iguanas is like flying, is it? They're not like the go-to gaff. So maybe they've had a sit down and gone, hey, there's one fella in Chester who loves this burger, but other than that, it's not selling. So
what if I paid for the fridge? What if I went, hey?
You can.
Why don't you buy a steak in Las Iguanas,
by the
Johnny
way,
Paycheck?
Exclusively my DMs now. It's all earning more. It's the only joke anyone can do.
You deserve it.
It's like, what are Adam and Carl taking the piss out of him for? Oh, yeah, it's this now. Snakes are boring. Let's do this.
Get on the board of Las
I
Iguanas.
forgot about snakes.
Yeah, it's good. The one saving grace is that things get forgotten.
We will move on.
So I'm disappointed. But booze, funny because we recorded a couple of days ago and we were like, oh, boozing on your own. I think I'm getting into it, mate. It's so good. I think it's good. And I'm not, I don't have no one in my family were a good pint stroke alcoholic. So I don't have that in the back of my head. But I think that's the way forward. Make some gains in the afternoon at the gym, at the pump house. No? What was it called?
Iron House.
The Iron House, yeah. And then ruin it all with a cheeseburger you're not even into. And a fucking little margarita.
You love your own company, don't you? I love my own company, but I think you love your own company more than even me.
Well, what I'm discovering is I love my own company even more when I'm half cut. And that's a dangerous discovery, innit?
Yeah.
Really,
really dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, I like a bit of time to myself, but it turns out way more with 2 Pacificos and a margarita.
I love my own company for like an hour. And then I'm like, right, social time.
Yeah, but there is no right and wrong here. And if you can't do socializing, then the whole time on your own thing is going a bit spectrumy and a bit like, come on, we've got to integrate. I like a bit of time on my own. It gets tested when we're away for more than a week.
Yeah.
And then I can't do what we do here in this studio.
We also do it when the cameras aren't on.
Basically,
all the time.
The only difference is most people have got a phone in their hand.
Go on, I'd love.
I honestly, if you just record out there, it'll be Steve and Harry or Carl playing darts, or it'll be Adam on his phone. But it's the same level of I can't do 8 days of that. I love you. You've changed my life. Love this podcast. And Danny needs a little quiet
I would
time.
love them to see you at the airport on the way back from a trip that we did. I'd love them to just follow, because you are nowhere near.
Because imagine all of us in an airport, right? And then imagine what that's like for someone who doesn't get us, who doesn't like it, who's like those fucking dickheads over there. That person, the person who is the most annoyed that we're all there, is like less annoyed with us than Dan is.
Yeah.
Dan's like, I just don't want to. I don't want to be able to air these cunts.
Not that.
You ate, and it's fine, but
Right.
you ate us at the end of a trip.
But the thing is, at the end of a trip, that's when you guys go, hey, Dan hates this bit, doesn't he? Let's turn it up to 11. To be fair,
you're giving two wolves the smell of blood, mate. That's what it is.
wolves.
Oh, look at that.
We see you in a mood and go, hey, he's already in a mood. This could go fucking ape shit if we really play this right.
Let's be honest, in Dublin Airport, I mean, it felt like a lot of people were flying back from our show anyway that time. Where?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dublin.
I
Was
thought you
it?
meant the most recent, because the most recent Dublin airport, all of our girls were there, apart from Laura, who couldn't make it because she was boxing and bathing the kids. And we had a giant table for enough for everyone to sit at.
Maybe
and
10,
Dan went and
15
sat in another quarter of the departure lounge. Yeah. I was like, went and sat in VIP, mate. Pay for the privilege.
I needed a plug.
There was plugs with us.
There was no plugs.
No, what?
I saw no plugs, sir.
We will leave the hotel together after a week's recording away, and then we will see you next when we're getting our bags in the side. We go, see you at work. We won't see you on the plane.
Yeah, but what do you want? You want tampon Dan all the way back? Is that what you want? Or do I want to take myself out of that?
We're not asking you to change it. We're just commenting that it happens. You're reclusive, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll go to Burger King and no, Dan is in the opposite to Burger King.
Genuinely, if we go into an airport and there's a Burger King and like a Yo Sushi, imagine him and we all go, we're getting a Burger King. Even fucking Foodie McDivvy over here will be like, do you know what? If they're all going Burger King, I'm having a Yo Sushi, mate.
I will chow down some cold salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's me guessing at what fish is in sushi.
Salmon is
Could
a
be
big
any
one.
fish.
And now, let me tell you this. On the way, I'm all giddy and excited.
you
I'm
go.
not
You
just
can't get fucking Ridian on the way out, mate.
I'm not a curmudgeon the whole time.
Oh.
I hit an expiry date, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when the cameras are off and you no longer have to, you don't.
So, yeah. I'm like this with my family as well.
Do you know what my
That's
favourite
the bad
time
thing.
is?
You know what I mean?
During a party, like maybe a house party or whatever, when I go away on my own for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so you're coming at this from from a similar place, aren't you?
You're socialising, but then being on your own during the socialising.
You go for a wee, but
Yeah.
you really take your time.
Fantastic.
Keep the
mate.
bathroom door locked and just have a little go on your phone.
But you're rarely like party pissed. I know 4 times a year, each, season,
Yeah.
you have a bevy, don't you? Proper bevy.
Yeah.
Mainly, you just maintain a nice level of, Carl's had a couple of drinks. See, I might get that at a party, but there's not enough time for me to get I get party pissed, so I'm all in.
Do you think you're going to be bingoed on the first night in Italy?
I have never gone to an organised weekender thing where I haven't got overexcited and spaffed my party load on the first night.
So you're going to officiate the wedding hanging out your ass?
I'm really going to try to rein
Well,
that
it
the fuck
finishes at 10 on the first night.
And what is it?
finishes,
Is it
doesn't
lights out? What?
Well, no, the
Will
bus,
matron come around? It's okay, everyone, the lights
well, the
out.
bus takes everyone back to the venues. So obviously we're at the same venue, so we can.
Carl, I'm in the venue.
Yeah,
Is the bar closed at 10?
the party ends at 10. Yeah,
Yeah. Is the hotel bar closed at 10?
it's not a hotel bar. It's the bar that we've set up outside the party bar.
We'll get a few fucking things from the airport.
Right, I'm driving to Italy. We'll have a boot party. Plus, I've got an estate now. Doesn't mean anything.
I'm getting all the ingredients for my own Negronis from the airport.
Homemade Negronis.
Yeah.
In his bath.
Homies.
Like a bath of Negronis.
Ooh, yeah.
Got a question for you, by the way.
I have been dying to answer it.
Okay. If you know the answer to this, if you know it, I don't want you to
It's
say it
just
straight
the
away.
train thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what this is.
How long do you think, if you had to guess,
Okay.
how long do you think in miles is the Great Wall of China?
It keeps the Mongols out, doesn't it? That's why they built it.
Yeah.
The Mong Empire couldn't get in.
Oh, is that what they called it? I mean, that's what the Chinese called it.
So the fact that you've asked this question means it needs to be a ludicrous answer.
Well, no, just answer it like
550.
550 miles. So that would be here to London and back and halfway back.
Okay.
I would say it's 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles.
I'm going to go 1,000 miles.
So that's like 5x here to London. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's about 200 miles to London from here.
Mathematician, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 5x.
So just before I give you the actual answer, for a bit more context. So here to London is 200 miles. It's about 2,800 miles from New York to LA if you were driving it, right?
Which not a lot of people do, but yeah.
Yeah. Takes a long time.
1x.
So it's 2,800 from New York to LA. It's just 200 from here to London. So like New York to LA is 14 times here to London.
It's big.
The Great Wall of China is 13,000 miles long.
What?
You would have to drive from New York to LA 4 times. And then after that, drive from here to London 5 times. And you still wouldn't be at the end of the Great Wall of China.
What? They hated the Mongols, didn't they?
Isn't that the maddest thing you've ever heard in your life?
Where is it? In China?
China.
Whereabouts? Is it on a border?
With Mongolia? Surely.
That's how big their border is with Mongolia.
Wasn't that who they were trying to keep out? Genghis Khan?
Genghis Khan.
It's good on that.
Do you know, I haven't done any reading of this. Everyone was like, oh, Dan's on history again. I've just watched Mulan. A lot of my knowledge of this comes from Mulan.
What have you got there, Finn?
Big, innit?
Right, just a little. He's not stoned. He's got a sore tooth.
Yeah.
And he's used some numbing things on his gums, and I think it might have affected
And
his
some
brain.
codeine.
Oh,
I did wonder why you were being so quiet. I thought you were in a little Finn mood.
You haven't said a
Finn's,
word.
No,
Finn's pharmacy
I'm really-
potted.
I'm getting by, but I don't feel great.
You could have just had the day
Two-thirds.
off, you know.
I was here anyway. I stayed over
You
last
were
night
Oh.
And the commitment is off the charts.
Yeah.
Why did you stay over?
because I had band practice till late and I got a 30 quid hotel, so it may as well.
Band
Makes-
Living.
Band
Makes-
practice.
makes sense.
I think there's a lot of people going to be upset because your zingers have been held up in the light last few months. Everyone appreciating
They'll be back.
the dimes you've been fucking flipping, mate.
They'll be back occasionally if I just.
One guy was like, can we just, since this podcast has started, Carl and Finn have become so funny with the one-liners. I think they should host and Dan and Adam should be on that side. You're like, what you're saying is the podcast we've set up is working. He's there being funny. We have to come and go, what are you doing? Fucking Mayo, Wall of China. And then he gets the chance to just fucking
Imagine
flip those.
flipping our roles.
You're saying it works. What the fuck are we changing it? So I'm not editing shit.
We know
Oh,
our
it's
roles.
that. It's all of that. You'd have to do my whole job. I didn't think it was that. I think it was just the hosting,
No, I
Well,
won't
we're
be a
still not
good
doing
host.
it.
I'm good as the
the foil.
foil.
I remember when
We don't want to
Dan-
miss out on long in it, you know? Stuff like fire like that.
the first time Dan missed an episode, we were going to have you here. Do you remember that?
I flat out refused.
And you were like, I'm not sitting it. How dare I
How
stand
dare
where
you
they
stand
stood?
where his dad?
We did one episode when you were in hospital with COVID,
Yeah.
where because it was the spring lockdown, we basically couldn't get a guest, and we just did you not here, me here.
Yeah, we did.
I've
we,
done the same with him.
We did one of them as well.
The week after, I think.
Because
Because I was like, he's overdoing this COVID thing, and then got it like 8 days later and felt really sorry for myself.
Yeah, we've done it every year.
That's not to be repeated.
No, that was a total. COVID was bumming us.
Well, it was very last minute and the country was locked down, so we couldn't really get a...
No, it was. We still never missed an episode.
We never miss, mate. That's why we're doing this now. This will be... Like, by the time this would normally have been recorded, you'll be married.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, because you're not going to be legally married.
yeah,
Do you think you'll feel any different after the wedding next week?
yeah. I do.
In your head, will you feel like you're married? Because it's just a bit of fucking paper, innit? You're still doing the thing.
We're gonna feel like we're married. We'd have said all the things that we're gonna say. We'll have the rings on. We'd have celebrated. The second one is like a There's the paper, and then we're just adding the party onto it.
Yeah.
People will do that on their own in your registry office and just sign it. But we're like, no, let's have a party too. But I'll feel married next week.
Also, I know this is a bit hippy dippy, but how much is that like legal piece of paper the priority? I know it is officially. The state then recognises you, but once you've got fucking Vicar Dan, old Papa Dan doing and everyone's been there, and you've had that moment, and you've said you're my wife, fucking go for it. That's it, innit?
When you say you're my wife,
no, you say. I go, is she your wife? And you go, yeah, she my wife. That's it, innit? That's the
Are you
moment.
doing the traditional I do, or are you mixing up?
so we're doing personal vows for Italy, and then the second one we're doing traditional.
So you're not going to say I do in Italy? That's not going to leave your mouth.
No.
What are you going to say instead? Go ahead then.
Go ahead then to what? Oh, do you take? No, that's not. Dan's not saying that.
Oh, really?
Say your vows. She is fucking banging. Look at her. Not giving up that.
Dan will go. They've prepared their own vows. Carl, I'll read mine. Cedric will read his. And then Dan will go, yes, give her a kiss.
It's a very Scouse wedding. I have to do it in that accent.
So there's no I do's?
No.
Oh, wow. What do her family think about that? Because they're very traditional people, aren't they?
The mum's religious, if that's what you mean.
Is she dead religious, yeah?
She's Irish.
Yeah, I know that.
Is she Irish or has she got a bit of traveller in her?
She's just Irish.
Oh.
You're meeting her next week, so I wouldn't say that again.
Well, I've already met her.
Why? Why is that offensive?
She sold me a dog.
Are you just Irish, or is there a bit of travelling in you?
That's how I met her.
She sold you a dog.
Yeah,
Sold me a caravan.
at a campsite. So you can see where I got confused.
I hate pikeys. No, she's just. It's a.
It's from.
lock stock.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's all right. It's from Snatch.
I know Snatch.
It's from Snatch, and it's pike. just to clear it up for everyone, it's pikeys, which is offensive, isn't it, to some people, but not as offensive as the word you misheard.
Yeah, it's from Snatch. But yeah, no, tradition's
fucking
out the
it.
window, mate.
Gorgeous
Tradition is out
George.
the window.
I remember, I've just remembered we've done that on the pod years ago. I've actually said it before.
Has that ever stopped us?
Our history teacher, Mr. Crichton, do you remember him?
I do. He shouted at me for saying that word.
Well, no, someone said the word Jippo.
It was me.
Carl said the word Jippo.
Like it how you tried to get him out of that. He was like, no, it was me.
But
But like he used it like in a ignorant sort of, and when I say ignorant, I don't mean like a malicious. He was just saying the short word for gypsy.
and I didn't know that was bad. I was a school child.
But Kreisers,
Went mad.
his family were from that world. So he was really, and he said that is no different to calling someone and he said the word that Ishan lets us say in class.
Right.
He
So
said-
that's no different from this hate word that I'm now going to shout at.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said
In
to Carl,
front
that
of
is
children."
no different than calling an Asian kid a.
And he was the most like meek man with a. He was just like,
You found his button.
yeah, but I didn't know. We were talking about. I
Did
don't know
anyone
what-
use it in the future, though? Because once a teacher has shown you their Achilles heel, I mean, that's it, isn't it?
I think so. None of us were overtly racist.
Just
I mean,
covertly. We'd whispered it on him, but he never heard us.
Black Ops.
Chinese whispers.
But I mean, you knew you could get a rise out of him.
Oh no, I didn't want him. He was just an old man. He's probably dead now. He's probably dead now, isn't he?
Oh, they were always
No,
bad,
it was
the
only
teachers.
like 15 years ago. He wasn't like 70.
Was he 44?
He probably
Was he
was
my
about
age
40.
now?
He was middle to late 50s.
No, he was not in his late 50s. He was. No, he was. You think he was 15 years older
In
than
my
Dan
head, he
then?
looks like. In my head, when I pictured him, because I can't remember what he looks like an aging Hans Gruber.
Yeah, he does look a bit like with brown hair.
Yeah.
Not like.
When I was 11, my first year history teacher was called Bernard O'Malley. I don't know why everyone knew he was called Bernard, but he was so old school that it didn't bother him. I think he might have been 87 years old when I started school. Like, my mental image of him is like, you're at least 80. It would scare me to know his actual age when he was teaching us when I was like year 7.
Scare you?
He must have been. No,
I'm 70.
he might have been 50.
Miss Morrison.
But he looked 100.
Miss Morrison.
Yeah. Music teacher.
She was old.
4 foot. And she was legitimately in her 60s.
Here's
Oh, yeah, she
an
was
executive
older, yeah.
order. All teachers should retire at like 50.
Why?
I just think the old ones, you just feel bad
Sometimes
for
they
them.
get good experience. No, the best teacher I ever had was Mr. Taylor, and he was probably mid-50s.
Leave the teaching before the teaching leaves you.
Yeah.
55 then.
No,
Because
but
64-year-olds having
Teachers
to
are the
deal
one
with it.
group of people you want they want them to be experienced and knowledgeable and
No, I like-
they are.
Oh,
There's some that are phoning it in.
Not,
when
not
they get
resentful
there.
ones, not ones who are like,
No,
"Oh, fucking
no,
kids."
but like the good older teachers are the best ones. The young teacher, most of our teachers were young teachers, and they didn't give a fuck. They wanted to get a wage and then go and get fucking fingered at the weekend or do some
How
fingering.
young were they? 17?
No, we had teachers who were in the 20s.
Like early 20s, and they were
They
more
were the
like
ones-
mates with us than.
They were the ones that were trying at our school. There
No,
weren't
not
loads
at
of
our
them.
school.
The
They
old
basically-
boys looked like they were just like, oh, I'm so close to this pension. Get me out of here.
Not like there was a couple of them in our school, but like some of the older ones like were just the better teachers, and then the younger ones were just like, "Hey, this is my job, innit? But fucking Saturday, 0151, fucking pleasure rooms." Bah, bah.
0151 Pleasure Rooms, hello.
Are you open?
The PE department at our school were just all pillheads waiting to get to the weekend.
If you look back, they're all our PE teachers, I mean, some of them are probably cool, but they all wore trackies and just dicked around.
And
and
shagged
we-
the sixth formers.
Was that ever proved or?
Yeah,
Oh, of course.
He lost his job.
yeah. Brendan Beach was on the front of the Echo.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen this before.
We have done this. Yeah.
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 Just feels wrong, doesn't it?
Why does it feel? It's public information, mate. Freedom of Information Act. It's all out there.
What are the jobs that benefit from like? Because politicians usually are older. Like there's last 20 years.
Yeah, but that's
it's
where
been
there should
getting
be a
younger. But
cap.
in America, look at the presidential race.
Don't you have to be at least 45 to run for president?
Yeah.
Oh, is there a number on
Yeah,
it?
yeah, there's an age.
It's 40. Can
yeah,
you Google that?
I'm pretty sure
It's-
that's
I think
right.
it's 45. You have to be at least 45, but you should have to be like a maximum of 65. Because Trump's fallen a kip now. Like on top of like
35.
35, on top of his like abhorrent policies, he's in fucking meetings just going like Biden was. It's just fucking stupid. They're old men.
Biden was next level dozy.
They should be on a
was
beach in
gone.
Florida drinking pina coladas and getting sucked off till they die. That's it.
Why would you not want that?
I know.
Because he's a fucking maniac.
He is a maniac, isn't he? We're going to put tariffs on everything. No, we're not.
By the time this goes out, something else mad will have happened. We can't. This goes out next week, and we can't even talk about the tariffs because he'll have. I'm going to do my own 9/11. Like he'll do something insane, won't he?
Very well better. Have you seen when he falls asleep and Melania looks at him like she wants him to die in his
He's
sleep?
just like, ugh.
He's like Dyson. He goes and she looks at him like,
Talk about someone who's waiting for the pension. Melania Trump. Oh my God. I would love to see the cash she's been promised. Just do another term and then you can go back to fucking Latvia. She is so over it, isn't she?
She
She's
signed up
so
to suck
pestered
off
with
an
it.
old man for money forever and end up becoming the first lady of the United States.
Twice.
She must be like, what happened?
I just wanted to suck an old
That's
guy
some
off
people's
quietly.
dream, though, isn't it? She's just got the wrong guy. With a good guy, that's not a bad deal.
With Bill Clinton.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's like a rom-com in the 90s.
What?
Becoming the first lady.
Yeah. It's like Pretty Woman or something. She was just like, oh, I'll do this. I'll suck off this old man.
Exactly. But then they end up becoming a figurehead for the country. Like
And she
the most-
doesn't want to be, does she?
No. She's not
The
even
thing
American.
is, though, to be fair to Trump,
Go on.
he has sort of said for years that he was going to do this. So that's on air a little bit. Like, I know she didn't, like, it's not like he, out of nowhere, one day was like, I'm going to, he didn't do that. Since, like, the 80s, he's been like, I'll be president one day, me. So, like, she probably thought he was full of shit because he's full of shit with everything else. Turns out to stop clock is right twice a day. And he fucking did it. And now she's got a fucking...
But you can't fault Trump
It's not
for
a hard
actually
life
doing
for
it.
her, is it? Yeah, she's in the public eye. All she's got to do is wave at people every now and then, and that's it.
She's got to stand next to that stupid cunt, though.
Yeah,
That gets shot at. Do you
they're
know what I
not
mean?
shooting at her, are they?
Yeah, I know, but she's usually stood next to him. In terms of just an easy life, sucking off an old rich guy who
Also,
isn't
people
in-
keep saying that. He keeps getting shot at. He got shot at once. It was one time.
Yeah, but they get like 30 death threats a year, don't they? Like it's off.
I get them every time I tweet about Evan.
Right. Well, I'll stop
I
standing
bet
next
it's
to
not
you.
asked. She's not like, stop tweeting about it. She is actually.
I tell you what, Evertonians, when you start shooting at him, I think you've taken it too far.
Do you reckon they sleep together?
No.
No. If me and Laura don't, they don't.
He stinks.
Do you reckon? I reckon he's very well groomed.
And he eats he eats like Mackies and KFC and just drinks Diet Coke in bed.
He's got a button on his desk. If he presses it, someone brings a Diet Coke into it.
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've heard.
No, it's great. I love it. I think it's such a flex.
Diet Coke break.
Whenever you want.
You don't think they sleep together now? I think that'd be news if they went. I think someone would have leaked that, and the media would make that out to be a thing.
I don't think a lot of presidents have shared a bed necessarily with their.
Yeah, I believe
You get woken up at dick at o'clock and you have to start your day at stupid. I mean, Trump doesn't. He goes golfing, but
They sleep separately.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably
It's a
getting
shame, man.
rattled by everyone, mate.
you know, all said, a bit worried about him. You know,
The Secret Service is probably doing fucking
he
trains
does. He
on it.
does still go golfing. I dislike the cunt, but you also sort of got to respect the fuck you of it. It's like
It's like the Gareth Bale of politics, eh?
He's causing murder, and he's like, yeah, but I've got a tea time.
He was golfing when he lost the election. They cut to a live camera of him.
Oh, yeah.
Like just golfing. Normally people are in like a big party waiting to see the results come through, and he was just like doing 18 holes.
Do you reckon he comes often?
What?
Do you reckon he comes
When
often?
do you reckon the last time Donald Trump came?
Yeah. Do you reckon he stopped coming?
It might be, I don't know. Isn't he on like speed or something? He's like been on weight loss tablets that are essentially
Did
speed
you reckon
for
he
Not
ages.
working.
Do you reckon he grabs his laptop and just knocks one out and
I
no
reckon
one
he has
knows?
a team like horses.
He doesn't know how to use a laptop or a phone, does he? He has to dictate all his tweets to someone. And they
Has to get someone in to search porn up for him.
Someone just describes
That would
the
be.
porn.
That's embarrassing, isn't it? John, come in. I want to see dwarves and oil.
Mexican dog eaters.
Well, and then just look away. Oh, mate.
I think he's just looking at China's wall going, oh, they did it. Jealous of the wall.
But it didn't work there, wall, did it?
Didn't he build it backwards like St. George as well?
Yeah,
Thinking
that's-
of the Manchester comedy sort of thing.
what do you mean? What do you mean it didn't work? I don't know the history of, ancient China.
I think the Mongs got in.
Same in America. Okay, time for a break. Fair dues?
Yeah.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor, NordVPN.com, the best VPN in the game. And if you go to NordVPN.com/have-a-word, you get a huge discount off both the 1 year and the 2 year plans with 4 months for free. You love VPNs, Dan, don't you?
Now, I'm hard of remembering. So just talk me through exactly what a VPN is.
Well, a VPN can
yeah.
actually make your computer hard of remembering because it can give you security, which means the cookies don't always apply. And on top of that, it's basically a digital passport to go gallivanting around the globe. And that means you can set your laptop or PC or whatever you like to be in whatever country you want. So, do you want to watch a Premier League game? Maybe it's not being shown in the UK, but it is being shown in Bolivia. Maybe you want to watch a certain movie. It's not on British Netflix. It's not on British Disney, but it is on both of them in Timbuktu.
Timbuktu.
NordVPN.com/have-a-word for huge discounts off 1 and 2 year plans and 4 months extra free. That's an advert.
You know what you should do if you're watching this publicly and you're not a patron? You
Join
should sign
Patreon.
up. Yeah, that's what you
Should
should
join
do.
Patreon, you.
Now.
From as little as £3 a month.
Patreon.com/have-a-word pod.
30,000 patrons, can't be wrong.
£3 a month, you get early access to these public ones. You get an extra episode a week, a special every month, of which there are loads.
Nearly 50.
And
Get
you
the
know
back
what?
catalogue.
India, Nashville, Lock-ins, ghost hunts.
The second
Crashing
you give
cars.
us £3, you can have fucking everything, mate.
And next week, maybe this week, I don't know when this goes out, Adam Day is out.
Yeah.
We
This
got
month,
the boy.
Adam Day's
This
out
month.
this month.
This month,
Get to see
Carl
me
loves
living my
doing that.
I
cowboy
don't even know when this is
dreams.
Yeah.
My cowboy dreams. Finally settling an old score.
We put Adam on the back of a horse and he loved it.
Oh, it was so good. I'm a natural.
Just sign up for the noises Adam made. It's worth it for that.
Oh, Adam Day's going to be very
honestly-
popular.
I honestly don't think you are remembering that right.
I think you did well to not lose your temper. I thought you were going to go. You did. No, I'm not going to ruin it. There was a point where we were laughing. We were like, you've got to judge this right because he might get annoyed about this. And it's no one's fault. It's not even the horse's fault.
Please go to patreon.com/haveawordpod. Do not go to the Apple Store. They will take more of your money because they are cunts. Go to the website, then download the app. You will pay the littlest price.
I love the Adam Day, Dan Day, Carl Day. It's Finn Day next. Where are we going there? Because they're some of my favourite days recorded, and they've gone down really well as specials.
Well, we said we'd do Kai Day, didn't we? Kai Humphreys does like that stag do idea.
Everyone before Finn.
Yeah, we've got to do Kai before
Lee
Finn.
Gola Day. That's coming up.
I thought
Everyone has to wear Gola.
I thought you were asking after Finn. What are we doing then? Is that not what you were asking?
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Say, fuck off.
Thought you were like, yeah.
I wasn't. I don't pick on Finn anymore. He's his own man now. Harry's the bitch now.
I want to do Harry Day, but I don't really want to spend the day in Wigan.
We can do it here. I can
No,
bring
we can't.
I can bring
No.
the Wigan culture to Liverpool.
No, we don't want that either.
Leave Wigan in Wigan.
We'll do Harry minute, and we'll just all go and have a pie.
Except for me.
Spoilers.
What are we on
You
to
can have a
Finn Day?
pie.
I have a cheese and
What?
onion pie, yeah.
What's Finn Day?
What did you say? Spoilers?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like where that's going. I'm happy to. We've got to do Wigan Day.
Yeah, we can
Kinda-
go around.
it's
Wigan
gonna-
Day. It's not even Harry Day.
It's going to be in
Doesn't
Wigan.
even get
Isn't
his
it?
name in it.
Is it going to be in some like combination of Parbold, Scareman, Wigan?
I can take you to Parble. It's just
Why don't we
filled
go
with
and try and be the
18-year-old
first people ever to go and stand on every roundabout in Skem in the same day? World record attempt.
Ooh, that's nice.
As long as I can go to Los Iguanas first, I'm all good.
There's Half a Mile Island as well, which is the biggest roundabout in Europe.
Oh, fucking shut up.
biggest
Not a
roundabout in
dry
Europe in
seat
Cardiff.
in the house.
I think we do the GOAT guests. That's the step after that.
Jamie Day and we go to races.
Yeah.
The biggest roundabout in Europe is in Cardiff, Harry.
Why did
No.
you know that?
Because I've driven round it.
I've driven around the one in Scum. Race, yeah.
So Jamie,
Ishan.
Mike.
Ishan, Mike, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean Day would be phenomenal.
Sean, they would all just be in
his
Sean's
house.
house
But not with him.
watching the telly.
Yeah, I don't think Sean's going to agree to Sean Day. He loves the markets. I think he would. I think that'd be a London one. We've hardly done anything in London special wise. Sean could be.
I feel like I live in London at the minute.
I know, but we never filmed much there, have we? And it is quite fun. Anyway, sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod. Laura's been getting into spicy literature.
Akatar.
She's
Shaka Khan.
That wasn't like a spell.
Shaka Khan.
Akatar.
she's into it.
Is she into Akatar?
She's sourced, mate.
It's fucking weird, isn't
It's revving the engine. I don't know what it's called. She won't tell me.
Is she getting more pound
Yeah.
time?
I'm getting more promise of Pound Town. I mean, honestly, I will take it like that.
It's all like 17
revving
foot
the
wizards
engine.
bumming kids. Not kids, but like bumming people, innit?
This is what she told me: vampires, werewolves,
Yeah.
and fucking.
That's Twilight.
Yeah, but it's
But more fucking.
more fucky.
Because Twilight was all like, oh, I don't know. You know?
It's like, I won't just suck the blood out your neck, I'll suck the jizz out your cock as well. Now get here, you.
Oh God, you've read it. And that's what will get Laura really revved up. I wonder if there's anyone found that arousing that's listening to it now.
Oh, 100%.
Fucking hell, Adam. When you do that vampire bit, woof.
It's weird though, isn't it? Like, I
Is
can't
she
imagine
just
myself-
reading it?
Yes.
She's praying as
There's
well.
one and free though.
She's got a Kindle.
She's got 3 hands.
I think,
A
like,
dirty Kindle.
Has she got a screen protector on it?
Mate, books are going to get me fucking laid. Yes. Laminate the motherfucker. Quality. It's the kid's Kindle, which is bad. It's bad. It's multi-purpose. It's not good.
that's good though.
Oh, it's great.
Have you ever used pornography or literature to get yourself in the mood when you weren't in the mood? Maybe like not recently, because I know you're normally in the mood and Laura's not normally in the mood. But I mean, like in years ago with an ex, I knew. Like my ex was like, "Oh, I'm down to fuck," and I was like, "Oh, fucking great." I just wasn't really in the mood, and she went and got a shower, and while she was in the shower, I just watched some gangbangs and turned myself on so that when she come out, I was ready to fuck.
I think every man has done that. Let's be honest. Everyone's whipped out a little bit of a video just to rev the engine a bit.
Gangbangs. What are you doing there? Watching some gangbangs?
No, I didn't tell her. I told her I was watching like the highlights of the footy.
I love gangbang porn. It's quality. That's good porn.
I like reverse gangbangs, mate, where it's one guy and like 1 million tits, which is 500,000 women.
Again.
Or 1 million who've been in an accident.
Yeah. Maths really gets in the way of his porn watching. Hang on, let me just work this out.
Reverse gangbangs, that's one man and with lots of women.
Yeah, it's a big pussy party.
Is that a gangbang?
Yeah.
It's a reverse gangbang. That's what you have to search to find it.
Oh, in my head,
Trust
a
me.
gangbang is multiple penetrations.
Yeah, that's why it's called a
you're not
reverse
wrong, Carl.
gangbang.
You're not wrong, Carl.
Yeah, that's why it's reverse.
And that's what I'm into. I need to see many a dick to get really into it. That's true. Absolutely. And not a woman who's like, oh, there's too many dicks. I like a woman who's like, yes, form a queue. This is what we play for.
I can't watch porn with more than one penis in. That's why I've not got on this Lily Phillips Bonnie Blue hype.
Oh, that's too big a queue.
Yeah. I don't like more than one dick because in my head, like as I've told you before,
You
like,
haven't got 2 dicks.
I have to put myself in I am in the situation, and then in my head, because even in the film, you know, they probably don't all know each other, but I have to sort of think that like if there's like 3 fellas, they're probably mates. So then I'm like, why would I want Carl and you there while I'm knobbing some woman?
Oh, why can't you just imagine it's like Liverpool football players? Like it's you and Canate. That's going to be bad for your confidence. As I'm saying it out loud.
Yeah,
He's not my first invite.
I'm not into willies, so the least willies possible.
Oh, you big gay.
No, I'm not into willies.
Oh, it's part of the fun.
If I'm watching
not into
Coronation
willies.
Street, I don't want loads of willies either.
That is the worst.
I've never been having
example.
sex and thought I wish there was more cocks in here.
Exactly.
I've never watched porn and gone, I wish there was more
We need some
Coronation
more cocks
Street in
in
here.
here. We need some more cocks in
You
here.
fucking
Like you can bring as many vaginas as you like. Nom nom nom, mate.
Sorry, I'm just not attracted to willies.
No, neither am I.
You know?
It's not. Every time we talk about the show, I just like one lady, and preferably Serica. Wrong button.
Hey, come on, fuck you.
There's also a censor button. You fucking. And
I'm really excited for you, but Laura, that could really
Thank you
lead to
very
some
much.
snail trails that lead to fucking Pound Town, you know?
and that's exactly what I said to her, and she loved it. Snail trails that lead to Pound Town.
You know what I mean by snail trail?
I get it.
The juice.
We get it.
OJ.
Get the kitchen roll. Adam's talking. And it's improving her literacy, which is good because she was falling behind.
What's her reading age, you know?
Eta's helping her out. Oh,
You should do little pop quizzes.
Isn't it mad, by the way, that at school you got told your reading age like in front of the class and everyone just got to find out who was like stupid? Hey, your reading age is 6, but you're actually 9. Isn't that mad, you big stupid cunt?
did you really get reading ages read out?
I think we knew everyone's reading age in our class.
Yeah. It was like a currency, wasn't it? It's like, what's your reading age?
Yeah, you could swap it for
26. What's yours? 4.
26.
You did top trumps, literacy.
Surely you
trumps.
top out at a certain age.
54. You're reading Agatha Christie.
26. We had pen licenses and that. You would have gimp if you had a pencil in like year 11. I mean,
What?
You had a pen license. License to pen.
That was in little school. That wasn't in...
Yeah. We also
Yeah,
weren't
Etta-
told our reading age in bigger school either.
Etta just got her license to pen.
There's no.
It was a big moment.
Yeah.
That bitch is on biro.
Can you still go up to fountain pen? Because that was a level above in my little school. It was pencil,
yeah, it
biro,
was.
fountain
Because
pen.
it was messy and you had to know how to use it.
Yeah.
Like a gun.
Nah, I don't like a fountain pen.
Oh, Parker. The Parker fountain pen.
Yeah. Oh, getting a Parker, by the way, that was like the ultimate Christmas present. That was like above PlayStation.
If you had a Parker in school, you were a multi-millionaire.
You're like, fucking hell, what's your dad do? Is he an oil baron?
You had a £60 pen. At least.
West Derby-based oil baron. In big ink.
Oh, the kids with the Parker pens, mate. They were like a Range Rover in school, innit?
My nan got me one for Christmas once. And like, people in our school, in St. Margaret Mary's in Dovey, like my little school, like there was people who were doing all right, like middle class families, but we were poor. So like everyone else was like, oh, like I've got a PlayStation. And I was like, oh, I haven't got a PlayStation yet. And then a year or so later, I'd end up getting one because my mum would like get loans and get us it because she never wants us to miss out. But we were always a little bit behind. But I was like the first kid in our class to have a Parker pen. And I remember everyone being like, how the fuck is this fucking povo little cunt the first one to have the Rolls Royce of pens in this class?
They were £9.99.
Oh
They
no,
were £9.99, but they came in a case. You're like, oh, here we go. This is me being a novelist. Fucking.
it's a really smooth action though, isn't it?
No, well, that's the biro.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking fountain pens.
Clicking a fountain pen.
No, the clicky ones.
Stabbing himself.
With, like, it's got like an arrow.
I tell you this about Parker Pen, like, they was just all show. Because once you actually started writing with it, it was just a normal biro.
Tell you right now, by the way, the second we are done recording and we all break for lunch,
You're buying a Parker Pen?
I'm going to get a fountain pen.
Dan, just give him yours. You got in the post.
I'm going to start writing me diary.
That's my reading age. The terms and conditions.
I'm going to start writing me diary entries in fountain pen. That'll look cool.
You haven't stopped doing your journaling, have you?
No?
No, of course he
Yes, I'll do it.
Stop.
No.
He does it
Got
well.
it with me, my suitcase.
He does it well. Golfing. Right, let's do some annoyed.
That doesn't have
Hey,
to
I got
my head in.
shout out to Allerton Manor Golf Club.
Shout out. What up, Allerton? Innit? That's why I want this, innit?
Hayes.
I'm bunking on the Bowen.
Well,
This
they
is
got in
smooth.
touch with me yesterday to offer me a free membership of the golf club.
Sign that membership with a fucking Parker fan.
And they've said if we ever want to do the golf special, they'll accommodate it.
Oh, well, luckily, no one does.
That should be the what we've got gaps, haven't we? We need one. That should be this summer.
Happy Gilmore 2's coming out. Do a
I
partnership with them.
Can I get really pissed? I'll do it if I can get drunk and you get me a cart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Every single
I'm in.
shot, you can take a shot off your score by chinning a beer.
A mulligan.
Yeah, free mulligan for every chin.
Right.
Yo, man, I'd be fucking playing round easy, mate. Loads of chins. Overweight.
I thought you meant the
Within
drink.
a fat mum joke.
Did you try and save it from a alcoholic death joke?
Oh no, that was never in.
Oh, all right. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit, yeah. No, that wasn't that.
Oh yeah, that is what killed it.
So sorry. Just calling
Your
her a
man
fat
would be
bitch.
off scratch, mate.
Sorry about-
Winning the Masters.
Come on, we'll do that this summer. I'll text Will in a bit.
Right, okay. Dan, do you want to do that?
He wants it. Look at him. Look, it makes him happy. Plus, I know he's not been practicing, so he's not going to be that good.
So
I'm not that good anyway.
All right.
I'm not. It's dead hard. It's really hard.
You're probably going to be good at it because you're good at everything you pick up, you big gimp.
Jack Finnegan will break the course record.
With his dick.
That doesn't have to.
We're doing
my
some
head
pet
in.
peeves. Hey. Pet peeves, ladies and gents, and this is how you know we're recording a line a week because I'm pulling out this fucking bag of tricks. Brad Jones says, pet peeve when you order a few different plates at a tapas restaurant, but they come out with an odd number of each item.
Why?
You have to specify that you're sharing.
Yeah, with one person.
Right.
Yeah, I think what he's done here is gone,
Well, he's always doing date night.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
It is
I
annoying.
get it at that stage, but just be a fucking normal person and be like, hey, babe, I'm going to have 2 of the enchiladas. You have 2 of the quesadillas.
Enchiladas in the tapas. This big.
I'm going to have 2 chunks of chorizo. You have 3. And then with this one,
Get me back.
with the little pizzettes, I'm going to have 3 of them. You have 2. You just like,
It's
just
trade.
fucking
It's trade
work it
deals.
out.
It's trade deals. Isn't
Or start a throuple, you know, and then it's
It's less food then, though, isn't it? We used to make trade deals at Big Bowl. Like, lad, I'll give you me prawn toast if you give me a wing there. But
Yeah, you go to Big Bowl and you get a sharing platter between you as your starter. So you get a soup each, and then it would be 2 chicken wings, 2 barbecue ribs, 2 prawn toast, 2 wontons, 2 spring rolls.
that all feels right. It all feels like you want
Yeah, but
to. Never
Carl
want one.
doesn't really like prawn
Oh,
toast
no,
that much.
I'm a prawn toast man. No, I wasn't back then. But I've
So I
changed.
would take his prawn toast, and in exchange, I would give him my spring roll.
Nice.
I do like spring rolls, but I prefer prawn toast. So I was happy to have 2 of them, and he'd have 2 of them. But if we went now, we'd probably just split it.
Yeah, it's just trade deals. You need to know how to make a deal.
There are foods that are more sharesies, aren't they? You know what I mean? Like once a curry's out, it feels very like. I personally think there should be permission asked and whatnot.
Every
But
now
I
and
think
again,
with the curry, all of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, I'll have a bit of yours."
every now and again, me and Cassandra could go like an Italian, like, oh, I want pizza and pasta, so we'll get a pizza and a pasta, and then we'll just swap. Which might seem mad, but it works.
But that has to be explicit. If I go for a curry with people and they're like, "Oh, can I have a bit?" Like I'm like, "No."
But you're such a feeder with me. Every time we go,
Yeah, because I want you to try it because you don't try anything.
you're like, "Come on, It's very similar to when my dad tried to bribe me to eat food as a kid. When we went to the British Grand Prix, he'd be like, right, one bite of this hamburger and you swallow it, the hamburger.
And Michael Schumacher will win.
And there's £10. And £10 was put on the table in McDonald's.
You could have fucking monetized that quickly. You know, you could have been a millionaire. Just try stuff.
There was a bite of a Big Mac for 20 quid and I couldn't swallow it. And to be fair to my dad, he went, right, that's off the table and took this 20
fair
quid.
enough.
Yeah.
Fucking Big Mac, you raging spaceman.
Ed says, pet peeve. When you get your password wrong, so it has to reset. Then when you go to change it, it says, cannot be previously used password.
Yeah.
Just let me use the same one. We know the score. Also, if I'm willing to take the risk of like cybercrime.
By the way, the only way that ever happens is if you typed it in wrong the first time.
No, because sometimes it's
websites
like,
won't let you update your password to a password that's
Previously
been
used password.
Yeah, but what he's saying is he types his password in and it goes, that's not your password, so you'd have to change it. And then you go to change it and you type it in and it goes, oh, that's already your password, you can't have that.
No, it could have been a previously used password that you've already changed since.
Yeah.
No one's actually doing a bespoke password for every single website, are they?
No.
You should, apparently.
You meant to.
By the way, the biggest pet peeve with this, and you probably don't get this with your perfect Android phone, there's an Apple thing now where if you have to sign up to a website, it goes, we've got your password. Don't worry about it. We've got you one. You go to sign up and
Just
it goes,
remember that. Put it on the list.
no, it just goes, we've got you one. It's a super strong one. Nice. So no one will ever guess this, lads. You fucking boxed here. And you don't have to remember it. Don't worry about it. We will remember it for you. So it's XXXSTUVPK.
Kim Cam.
It's like 48 letters.
/ deep dab. Okay? So we're going to use that. We'll remember it. Don't you fucking worry about it. Then you go, okay, yeah, no worries. Then you go to sign in and it goes, what's your password? And your phone goes,
That's why I
It's a load
never
of
use
fucking
that.
gibberish.
I can't use it because it doesn't always, it doesn't remember it. It just goes, fuck it.
Forgot.
Fuck it. I know, lad.
If you've got different passwords for everything, do you have to write them down somewhere?
I've got different passwords for a lot of things and they're just stored in my head.
How many can you store?
So I've got like 5 passwords and I'll know mainly whenever I get one wrong, I'm like, right, it's probably this then.
That's
I have
impressive.
like 5 iterations of one. So I have the password. And then because of stuff like this, like me next version of it is that password with 2 exclamation marks. And then there's a third one which is 2 exclamation marks and then a question mark. It's just punctuation at the end of the actual password.
Yep. G says, pet peeve, bakeries and the like sticking pistachio or desiccated coconut on top of everything that looks nice and subsequently ruining it. There is no reason for a delicious pastry to have its potential dashed by a handful of green nothingness.
Stop ordering pistachio pastries. This pistachio pastry is horrible. It's covered in pistachios. Just order a croissant and shut the fuck up.
I only realised
I hate
recently
this
that
feature. Everyone just does my head.
I only realised recently that almond croissants have got a little tasty treat inside. No one told me.
What were you doing?
I just thought they had. I just thought
A glaze?
croissant. No, I just thought it had like bits of almond nut. No one gives a
it's
fuck
almond
about
cream,
almonds.
innit? A creamy surprise.
Oh, it's nice.
Is that what you
like,
had before?
No, I just had a normal one, but it's good.
Tastes like Di Serrano.
Do you remember
Where were
bread?
we in East London? Where were we? That
East
gaff,
London?
that fucking £8 croissant. Oh lord!
Where was I? Was I there?
Yeah,
By
when
the
we
way-
had brunch before we went to the Tower of London, like
Was
cool
that omelette
guys.
place?
Oh, Momlet.
A good pastry place, by the way. Like, I'm such a little fucking Sunday brunch gimp, you know. Like, I love just going, like, getting up, going for a walk, getting a coffee and a pastry on, like, a Saturday or Sunday morning. Shove it up my arse, mate. Class.
The one we got in London was where we travelled for it. Oh no, Dublin it was, wasn't it? We got
Yeah.
a taxi to the bakery.
The Dusty Knuckle in Dalston in London is my favourite one. And Lannon's in Edinburgh. If you're ever in Edinburgh, it's worth the walk out to Stockbridge for Lannon's. Unbelievable.
But yeah, don't get a pistachio one. Don't get
Pistachio's in at the moment though, like Dubai chocolate.
Pistachio's
stuff like that.
gorgeous. That's why it's fucking perfect on a pastry.
fucking play the guitar.
Long Corner Lane do two class ones. They do salt and pepper Danish, which is unbelievable, and just their plain ham and cheese
Oh, the hazelnut surprise supreme thing in there, mate. It's just a big cube of joy.
Stop talking about food because I want to shag everything.
Are you still carbless?
Not carbless, but like
Carb deficient.
carb less.
There's no bread entered.
Oh, I had some bread with me breakfast yesterday.
Oh, I didn't eat it. I haven't had bread
Did
in
you?
nearly 3 weeks.
A waste. should we do some advice?
I think I probably had about 900 calories in total yesterday.
I'll tell you the best thing to do. If you want to do it, you'll be fine. If you don't,
Are you carrying on after the wedding with your diets, or is it out the window?
In a much more mellow way, because I'm very strict at the minute, because I want to make Carl look fat at his own wedding. That's the plan.
I feel like diets
That's what friendship's for, isn't it?
cause
That's what
more
friends
food
are
talk than non-diets.
100%. It's on my mind.
it
I'm
just-
thinking more about food.
I watch you just go insane at your own, like, you've done it to yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's skinny privilege, isn't it? Skinny, real privilege, this.
I wasn't skinny for a long time.
You are now.
I've been fat for more of my life than I've been skinny. I'm not skinny. I'm just
No,
normal.
you just
normal.
It's all that shagging. Advice. Jim says, hey, Lids, need some advice. I'm getting married to my beautiful fiance, and we've recently had some issues with our catering. We had a guy booked and deposit paid. He told us to get in touch in mid-March with final numbers for the day, etc. We did that, but got no reply to our email. Waited a week and tried to follow up, which also got no reply. So after a few more days, we tried again, also trying to ring him. His number was not recognized. We got in touch with a lady who we are getting our tables and stuff from, who said that the guy had died earlier this year. She then said that there was a company that was picking up most of his bookings who were free on our wedding day as well. This is the issue I have. It's the company she suggested is run by my ex and her family, and there's no other option for caterers. What do I do? That's from Jim.
I mean, she's not going to like shit in the butties, is she?
You never know. People do mad stuff.
I don't know if you could have an ex as your caterer for your wedding.
Yeah, but like, as long as there's no feelings there,
Well,
I'm
I don't
going to turn
know.
up.
In my experience,
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I've been-
You marry her and I'm not giving you these egg and cress buzzies.
what if you're just looking longingly over the buffet, going, "Oh my God, look at Faye."
Do you know what I found out the other day? Terry
God,
told me.
She looks good around sandwiches.
This happened to you. Before you get legally married, someone comes up and goes, "Are you doing this because you want to and not because you're being forced?" And you have to go, "Yeah." And they go, "Okay."
Yeah, and Laura went, "Please let me go back to my country," and everyone was like, "That's offensive."
So this is
And,
like,
and we really told her off.
huh?
One of
And
your
I was
mates.
like,
No, so one of the legal people, just before you walk down the aisle, whatever, go, "Are you doing this of your own free will?" And you have to go, "Yeah."
And then the celebrant leaned into me and went, "Are you sure you want to give up all this pussy, lad?"
Do you think Sarah could be asked if like everything went to shit with your catering last minute now?
Yeah.
And your only ex, if she was now running an Italian catering firm, would Sarah be like,
she'd
she's
give
not,
less of a fuck.
she'd be fine with it?
Yeah.
Even if she was there.
But what
the
if
whole
it was
day.
obvious that your ex was still into it and she was like, "I'll just
Yeah,
lay
she's
these
just
bananas
there,
out."
like-
Carl! Like that.
She'd go, there was no issue, but since this woman is now filleting a banana that we didn't even order, got a bit of an issue. Can you have a word with her? I go,
Do you reckon she'd be less asked if you did order it?
It'd definitely be a
do you know
problem
what the
for me.
bananas were on the menu? So what
Definitely
can
be
I
a
do?
problem. Faye was always having bananas. She was potassium deficient, if you know what I mean. She loved bananas.
I think she'd make me say something of, just, can you calm that woman down over there, please? Like this. Yeah, quite distracted. I'd be like, you can leave, by the way, we've got the bananas and the egg cress butties. It's just a crazy...
Do they
Is there gonna be
stay
egg
with
and
the
cress
food?
butties at your thing?
There's no egg and cress
You'll
butties.
know she still wants you back if she just stays around the catering going, "I just need to tidy up as people eat it."
What do you mean there's no egg and cress butties? Is
Because we're not in
that and butties?
we're not in the Broadway for someone's 40th, Adam, that's why.
You know full well. Like after the main wedding meal, like the night meal, the extra like butties that they bring out.
There's shuma in there.
No, we've got...
Oh,
we've got
Carl.
live,
Everyone wants just a basic ham butty or an egg and cress
We've got
butty.
live
Then.
They want a
cooking.
kids
They do, don't they?
They want kids party food.
Yeah.
We've got live cooking stations.
And what are
What's
they
that
cooking
mean?
now? Cook me an egg and cress butty.
Maybe they will. Unlikely, though.
What are they cooking?
I should know and I don't. Stop asking.
And butties. And butties, beef butties.
There's going to be so many surprises for me at this wedding.
turkey butties. Turkey butties on brown hovers.
So when things come out at the wedding, you just go, wow, that's sick. I'm going to go, mad, innit?
But you've agreed to it all, but it's gone in and gone out.
I know it all. It's in there, but I couldn't conjure it.
Yeah, you're like every dad at Christmas
Not
with the
knowing
presents.
It is.
You knowing it and not being able to conjure it.
No, because
is not knowing it.
When they say it, I'd be like, yeah.
100%. This is every dad, nearly every dad at Christmas with presents. When like I'll have bought one present and then Laura's done the rest, and it's coming out, and the kids are like, wow, and you're like, wow. What? But even though I've been told what they're getting, I've probably seen it. It's gone in and gone out. It's going to be such a nice surprise for you.
Yeah. I mean, I know all of it, I think, but like the cooking stations, I'm not massively up on. I know there's cooking stations.
Can you just get a butty fella in?
I'm going to get a butty
Do
fella.
they do nachos?
There's no nachos done.
Oh, it's
Oh,
on,
I've
we're
got
on
a
the
question.
continent.
Yeah, not the continent of Mexico.
Oh, yeah. That continent.
I seen a nacho question.
America.
This is apparently a big relationship question, this. Right? Apparently this is like, it's a woman's trick to see how men think. Right?
Go on.
So, Carl,
Yep.
I've said, like I said to you, we're having nachos for tea. Right? And then she went, can you go and pick up some bits for it if I give you the list?
Yeah.
Right?
that's usually
She
my
sends you to Tesco.
Yep.
And on the list is pretty much everything that you need for nachos, apart from tortilla chips. They're not on the list.
Yeah.
Would you get them anyway? You can't get hold of her. She's not answering the phone.
Would I get them anyway? Yeah.
Yeah. Even though they're not on the list.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you?
Yeah.
Only with this example, the rest of it, I'm a numbnuts. Like she could go, I need the stuff for sandwiches. If she doesn't specifically say bread, I might miss that. You know,
Oh no, that's a good point.
when it comes to nachos, I will take more of an interest
Yeah.
because it's, my wheelhouse.
So Laura says, we're
Everything
having a
else-
few people over. Esther's got some friends coming over and I'm going to make them some sandwiches. So I'm going to make them ham sandwiches, beef sandwiches, turkey sandwiches, and some bacon butties. And can you just get me the ham, the beef, the turkey, and the bacon?
You have to write the bread on there. I will just I'm like a fucking robot. I will
is
just
mental.
respond to she sometimes gives me a list of stuff and I have to go, I don't know what that is. You've got to take a picture.
Oh, so yeah. I'll
Like
I'll
a
do that
heavily dyslexic person, I'm
Like,
like,
do
I
you-
will not be able to read that.
Do you do the distress call from the shop?
Yeah, but we get low bars in our co-op.
I'll do the distress call. I'll be like, they haven't got what you want. What do you want instead? And I'll FaceTime the shelf. Because I'm like, I'm not making that decision for you.
Yeah, but you can't get hold of it in this situation, so you just get them.
I get them because I'm an idiot if I don't get them. Surely.
Yeah, because if you come back and she's like, you didn't get the actual fucking nachos, you didn't get the actual chips. You're like, you didn't tell me.
I go back out and get them, but like, yeah. I go.
That's
you,
what I'd say as well.
And you get more than you think you need as well.
Always with nachos. Oh, I'm hungry.
Are you?
Yeah, I've got I heard something you said before and I didn't like it. I felt like it was a prelude to something.
I think you've been getting away with it for too long. I think it's time we brought Dan versus Food back.
Getting away with it the last time. He nearly threw his arsehole out of his mouth.
Is
Well,
someone going to whip it out?
yeah. Well, should we have a little break and then we'll come back with some Dan versus Food?
Not the hungry I was talking about.
Welcome to Dan versus Food. Dan is a 47-year-old man with food phobias, which means he's scared of dinner. There's certain foods he doesn't like. He puts them in his mouth and he's like, ugh. And it's not just mad stuff. This isn't bush sucker trial stuff. This is normal stuff. Like, he hadn't had gravy until we started this podcast. The man's from Lancashire. It's mad. He'd never had fish and chips. There's all sorts he's never had.
Well.
And today, what have we got for him, Harry?
We have got him a workman's lunch.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Against us.
Essentially Ginsters, but it's not Ginsters. We've got him a Cornish pasty and a pork pie.
Right.
You love the
And then if you're lucky, you can have a nice surprise when you finished your meal.
If you
If
have
you
a
finish
good
that-
try of both of these, we've got you an extra special one.
Is it a tiramisu?
It's something good, but you have to try them to earn it.
It is
I've
a
got.
tiramisu.
I'll tell you that. So the Cornish pasty, that looks nice. I like pastry,
Yeah.
and I just know there's stuff in there. You
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
nice stuff.
All the good stuff.
And I like a pie, but it's usually got apple or cherry in it, or
What?
I like those pies.
It's American. Go on. No,
No.
What's going on?
You need to get to the actual pie. Oh, the pasty there.
That is literally just pastry.
I know, I
Not
can-
happening.
Oh, it's good pastry.
Adam, why in the studio?
Josh can have it in a bit.
Have what?
Right, I got it. No, put that fucking
Choo-choo.
down. No, it's too much.
Adam likes it.
Silly amounts.
You need to make sure you're getting some of the filling,
good?
though.
What's in it?
Steve's just at this pastry.
Ian, what's in it?
What's in it?
We'll tell you once you've had it. It's nothing dangerous.
What bag comes from Cornwall?
Genuinely.
Dan?
Cow goods. It's cow guts and spuds and onions.
Not a bag can come from Cornwall.
Come on. Fucking idiot. There you go. Stop it.
No.
I don't believe that one.
It's just a pasty.
Oh, he's all... Eh? Eh? Oh, he likes
Hey.
it.
Oh, shit.
Look at him. He fucking loves it.
No, wait.
Describe it.
What was the first noise? Was that voluntary?
That was scared, wasn't it? It was a scared.
Is that
noise.
voluntary or is that like...
That's like a reflex
Yeah.
that I've learned since Cub Camp.
Why, what happened at Cub Camp? Who put something in your mouth?
Gagging.
That's quite nice, that.
Cornish pasties are heavy, mate.
That's quite nice, that.
Good gear.
Would you eat that?
No, probably not, but under duress. If ISIS ever take me hostage and they've only got,
Ginster's pasties?
Ginster's pasties
Now look at this.
in the tuck shop.
Oh.
Do ISIS have a dinner hall?
You're just going to eat this like a big butty. Don't need a fork for this. Just
Oh, that's a Oh, it
It's a
feels
dense boy now.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I know what bit's going to be your favourite of that.
The gelatin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why do you
have
like making
said
it
that?
worse?
Why have you said
You make it worse. This is one of my. This is going all right today.
By the way, brown sauce with
Yeah?
a pork pie. Bosh.
You wait for your dessert.
That's
You're going to
like-
love it.
That's essentially a hot dog, just in a different shape.
Yeah.
And he gagged at a hot dog.
I ate the hot
Be
That
dog.
was going to be a
gagged.
good bite, that. Just a bit.
Well
look
done,
at you.
Dan.
All that gelatin porky goodness in your gob.
You make it so much worse. You don't need to. It's already bad.
It's a fucking pork
Now,
pie.
Dan, imagine you're on the construction site with the boys and it's dinner time.
Oh, you know me. I'm always on the tools.
Little fucking brown sauce for that. Come on, you like a pork pie, surely. Just meat and pastry. You like both of those things?
I'm a piesman.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Do you know why that's good? Because you've got pie for dessert as well.
Yes.
Got your little pie
Apple,
dessert.
cherry, like mentioned.
Yeah.
If you could pick one of them, which one would you pick?
Caramel.
Would it be fish? Because we have got you a fish pie.
You've been a really good boy so far.
Do you get your fish pie?
So you get your fish pie.
Now, not only is that a fish pie, it's a microwaved fish pie.
Yeah.
Are they the best? Are they the best ones?
Yeah, you can't beat that, mate. Harry can't even look at it because he's as idiot as you.
And once you...
Hey, this isn't a pie. That's a pie.
It is
no,
a
it's a pie, Dan.
No, that pork pie was lovely.
Like Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, so you play pie spoon.
There you go.
before.
Put that down now.
What do you mean?
You've got
Close your eyes and open your mouth.
Harry, by the way, can't breathe yet.
half a kilogram of fish.
Do you want to know exactly what's in it?
You're more broken than him, by the way.
So this is a fish pie meal for one from Tesco. Microwave. You microwave for 3 minutes.
What's going on? It's not
It's got
cyanide.
succulent
Get out.
pieces.
You're making this worse.
Stay here.
Harry, stay there, mate. It's your podcast too.
Make eye contact with
Harry,
him.
go and sit down.
What's your favourite fish, Dan?
None of them.
Well, this has got succulent pieces of pollock
Graham.
in
Bud
a
Jackson.
creamy cheddar sauce with buttery mash and a crisp cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese.
I love cheddar quiz.
Go on, get
Cheddar
that.
what? Cheddar quiz.
Hey, you
that
gotta
pollock
get
in
some
your
of-
gob.
Yeah, you got to get some of the fish.
Big old pollocks.
Oh, shut up. Just a bit of pollock.
It's
Dan.
mash.
It's just pollock and mash.
It's essentially fish flavoured mash.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
on the-
fishy mash.
You're on the tools, it's lunch, and you're just having some pollock and mash with the boys.
I want to go to drama school. I want to get off the tools.
It's just pollock and mash.
I don't think
It's just fishy, creamy, cheesy potato.
Shut up.
It's just cheesy fish.
Sweaty pollocks.
Oh, stop it.
He's crying. Oh, he's gone for more, though.
No, he went. add a bit of mash, try and take the edge off the pollock.
Good that.
Imagine that's how you ate all your meals were finished. It.
Well, that's what Ozempic must feel like.
So let's get some ratings. Cornish pasty.
8.
Pork pie.
Wow.
7.
Pollock pie.
It wasn't as bad as my mind thought it was.
You're crying though.
Yeah, that was all preemptive. 3.
I'm not trying pollock pie.
You're
that
you're
smells-
trying it.
That smells like everything I hated in childhood.
Do you know what?
Like
Matt?
Is this
Smells
the
like
first
getting
time?
bummed by your peas, you?
I'm going to wash the pollock pie down.
Wow.
He's a
Look
big
at that
boy!
for progress.
Harry, can you try some fish pie and grow up?
And
You're
now
worse than him.
we've got you a croissant with some salmon paste on. Bring it out.
There's no one there.
All right.
That was going so well today.
But that's not fun, is it?
Now you can work on the tools. Tom. You passed the test.
Microwave fish for lunch.
Well done, Dan.
Oh, thank you. It's break time. I'm going to go for a pasty. Now it's time to tell you about our absolute favourite sponsor. It's Manscaped.
With the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off everything and free worldwide shipping. But specifically, we're here to tell you about the Beard and Balls bundle this week. Now, grooming's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good as well. And if you get that beard nice and trim, get it to the level you want, and match your bollocks and your mons pubis and your penis shaft to the same sort of level, you're going to be looking and feeling well groomed. And you get 20% off with the promo code WORD20 from manscaped.com. Why would you spend more money? Use our code. Get yourself a little package. And if you're a lady, or maybe you're a man who's in a relationship with a man, you do you. Get your fella a prezzy.
Good
Sort his
prezzies
game
as
out.
well. Yeah, good prezzies. Stop buying rubbish presents. This is the best kit on the market. The beard hedge is amazing. I use it for my beard. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is the best pube trimmer in the game.
There's all sorts of packages there. But go and get the Beard and Balls combo, mate.
Word 20 for 20% off your
Free
order.
shipping all over the gaff.
How much?
Free.
Oh, that's a great
From
price.
Madagascar to Peru.
Nicely done. Manscaped.com. Get on it.
I'm drinking a soda water.
Oh, well, that's great. It hydrates you and fills you up because of the bubbles and stuff.
Yeah. I also had a bagel.
Carbs.
Carbs, mate.
Oh,
Carbs before Florence.
Yeah.
It's no carbs before Marbs, but it's have a bagel, you big gimp. You're only going to Tuscany.
That's what they say.
Josh Jones is here.
Hello.
Long overdue return.
I didn't know if that was the start. I thought you was just talking about your bagel. I didn't know it was actually press go.
That's what we do, mate. We just put the guest,
When
off
you have to do
kilter.
7 podcasts in 4 days, Josh, you talk about your bagel, mate.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm really good.
I think you've got taller.
I
He has,
don't.
hasn't he?
I think you've grown.
Have I?
Yeah. What are you
I've-
eating?
I'm eating. I've actually been cooking the most I've ever cooked. I've been gigging the least I've gigged recently, so I'm just gardening and cooking. I'm having a lovely time.
What's happened? Are you having your own private COVID? What's
Now I've
going on?
moved in with my boyfriend.
Oh, you've got
and
boring.
He's got a real job.
You're in
So,
love and it's boring.
But he's a doctor. So he's
Fuck off.
Yeah, so
You
he's
bagged a dog.
I know, I'm very clever.
What kind of doctor?
An anaesthetist.
That's boss. If he can't sleep, he just goes back.
I know, yeah, he does with his dick. No, but because he's a doctor, he makes me put veg and stuff in the food. So maybe that's why I'm a bit taller.
What a doctor.
Been eating me
He veg.
greens.
I've started eating turnips. That's what it is, mate.
So I've got quite into veg recently.
Yeah.
So it could be that.
What are we talking?
So do you know what I like to do? Have you ever had moussaka? Where it's the aubergine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been making that quite a lot. And then I just started chopping aubergine up and frying it and putting it in a sandwich.
So you've been eating aubergines, Josh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. I recommend.
Have you ever had an aubergine before you met Jeff? What's he called? Dr.
James?
James.
Yeah, Dr. James.
Have you? Is this first veg? I mean, it sounds like he's adopted a northerner and he's trying to get you back to some sort of.
Well, no, I have, but like I used to put onion in cheese and onion pies, and so there we go. And I'd have a bit of onion in my gravy, so that counts. But now I'm having like. He's like, no, this part of your plate is for veg. This part is
it's for chips,
me.
mate.
Yeah.
That's you 1/3, isn't it? 1/3 of your plate.
Yeah. So, and I'm having me 5 a day.
I think it's 2/3, isn't it? Is it meat and 2 veg, famously?
That was your cock and bollock.
No, meat and
He
2
is eating
veg.
that as well, to be fair.
Meat and 2 veg is like the meal staple, isn't it? Because you have like fucking chicken, spuds, a bit of carrot.
Is a
Obviously, I'm not
potato.
classing spuds as a veg.
Yeah, it's from
fool.
the ground, and I used to count that as a veg, and I was told by the doctor, no.
It is a veg,
I know,
though.
but I'm not classing that as the
What is
veg.
it then?
It's just like the big nice bit in it.
It's natural bread, innit?
Yeah, it's like,
That's
yeah.
what, it's bread that comes out the floor, spuds.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Overly
agree.
carb-
I agree. It sounded special, but you're right. Sounded mental, but you're absolutely right. But if you deep fry it, then it's no longer veg, really, is it?
No.
Do you feel better for all your veg?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm the healthiest I've been. I've been doing weightlifting
You
as well.
can tell it in the top of your
So
arms.
I'm getting, because I used to want to try and be like skinny little twink, and now I just want to like open jars and be like, oosh. You know what I mean? That's like, oosh. So like, and
New dreams.
I do feel really manly at the moment. I'm the most blokiest I've ever been.
How long have you been pumping iron?
A couple of months, yeah, but I was doing indoor rock climbing, bouldering.
You done that?
Before that?
It's fun, innit?
I love it. I was
It
doing
hurts
it.
your wrists and your fingers for a while, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was doing it for about a year.
All right, you must be flying then.
So I was going, but I've not done it for a bit because I started the weights instead.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah, I just don't know why. I really wanted to just like move stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't
There is
know
a
how to
manly thing.
explain
It's going to be
it.
like, go over there.
I can just pick. We went and got a lawnmower, and I was like, "Don't worry," and I carried it across home base, and I was like, "I'm a bloke. I'm a fucking bloke."
If it ever kicked off with you and Dr. James,
I'd batter him.
do you have that in a gay relationship where, just to let you know, I'm the cock of this relationship?
He knows. He's met me family. He's from quite nice.
Yeah.
Like
If it goes to the ground, I'll get nasty.
I'll have him. I remember I thought I heard someone breaking it. It was just one of the cats. But he said he never seen me move so fast. And I was at the door like, fucking come on. No
One of
were
the
there,
cats, by
so
the way.
I felt a bit embarrassed.
The
actually.
ultimate gay couple. Like a
Yeah.
proper rough lad. And what sounds like a really posh boyfriend and just a couple of cats.
Yeah. But I never have been.
Look how
the-
happy he looks, his class.
But I've never been the rough one before. I've always thought of myself as like a delicate flower, really. in the
Didn't you
past.
like scally lads?
Yeah, I did, but I'm changing now. And
Yeah, not a lot of them have medical degrees.
No, and that. But when you're in your 30s, you're like, oh, you just want a nice bloke with a kind face. He's got that sort of
That's what I'm after.
that sort of like Bublé sort of. Now I fancy Michael Bublé more than he ever have because he just looks like a
He's
nice
safe.
bloke. Safe, yeah.
He's reliable.
Yeah, and he does his taxes and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
Whereas in your 20s, were you more of like a Zach Dingle kind of man?
Was Zach which one was Zach?
Oh, Zach's the older
That
fella.
one, yeah, that was the granddad. Actually, to be honest, yeah. Actually. No, yeah, I just kind of like someone who frightened me a little bit, but I wasn't really looking for
turned
a
on a Farmageddon.
relationship then, though. I was looking for like just something quick and easy, do you know what I mean? But now this is stable and nice. And
Yeah, you don't want to get cats with a scally that scares you.
no, well, to be honest, he already had the cats, and I'm raising another man's cats. And everyone has baggage, but I took him on anyway. And so no, he had the cats, but I think I'm their favourite now. To be
That
honest,
can happen.
yeah,
Yeah, because you're opening all the fucking tin
I'm
food,
opening
aren't you?
the food. Yeah,
He's opening tins with his hands.
Yeah, that's how strong he's got.
Where did you meet him?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah,
There's doctors on Tinder, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
everywhere, no?
yeah.
Doctors?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But all
They
of
live
his,
normal lives.
do you like most of the people he rang about with are comedians? Most of his mates are doctors. So when I'm hanging about with them, I'm like, wow, I'm defo the dumbest one here.
Are they animals? Are they all like crazy? Like,
No, they're all really nice.
I
Just
always
like
thought
normal.
doctors are like, nice in the week and then wild on the weekends. Is that right?
What? You thought doctors were just going out and getting shit-faced and doing cat?
Just like teachers, PE. You've got in your head, everyone's
No, I
doing
thought
9
if you've lived a
pills a weekend.
stressful life in the week, you're like, God, I've had to put 6 people to sleep today. It's hard. I want to go out and have a bit of a wild one. I thought doctors all
Is this Harold Shipman you're talking about? Oh yeah, Harold Shipman. He was always on the pills at the weekend.
Is it an anaesthetist? It's his job to put people to sleep.
Yeah, but they've got to wake up. Otherwise, he's not allowed back on Monday, is he?
I've had to put them to sleep and wake them up again. I thought that was a given.
But when you say I had to put 6 people to sleep this week, it does sound like euthanasia, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you were
Because it
just seeing
sounds like
people
I was
out.
like weighing on him. Oh, I had to put 6 people to sleep this
Dr.
week.
James is lovely, but he does kill people on a Friday. He just wants an early finish. Well, that's really good, man. It's really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
And I like it.
You were saying to me before you had a bit of a breakdown and a break from comedy because you hated it for a bit.
Yeah, I just was working too much. We're gigging like 6-7 nights a week and never at home about 2 years ago. And then I were in the Isle of Wight and the Isle. I get mixed up. Yeah, I think it was I can't remember. If
Did you get it mixed up with
Man's
Isle of Man?
Man's up north, White's down
Isle of
south.
Wight, and I were in like a travel lodge in a bathtub, just like, this is depressing. I want to go home. I've not seen anyone I love in about 4 months. So then I took a bit of time off gigging.
Now
I enjoy it again.
Have you flipped over to, because I think you can go so far that you don't gig enough and then you sort of miss it. Where's the balance?
I this year was the first time I went like 6 weeks without gigging, and I was like, oh, I miss it, and I'm becoming insufferable to all my friends and family. They're like, get on stage and fuck off.
Doing a lot of observational comedy about aubergine.
Yeah, but now I was like, oh, I miss it now. So then I'm doing it again, but I'm trying to just do it at my own, like 4 nights a week. And make sure I have 3 nights a week at home.
That's still quite a lot for most people,
Yeah,
especially because you've been doing loads of telly as well.
Yeah.
Like like reality TV and comedy TV, like all of
Yeah.
it. You're a darling.
Of telly. Yeah.
Well, you did one of the bigger ones, didn't you? You did the dancing one.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do reality again.
Really?
That's not for me.
No.
But you don't know if reality's, you don't know if something's for you before you do it.
So you did Dancing
What
on
about
Ice?
you could do like a Kardashian, Keeping Up with the Joneses, and
I
it's
don't
you,
want
your
to do
fella, and some
anything
cats.
like
That is good.
I just want to do comedy telly now and MasterChef. That's it. That's it. And maybe Bake Off. The cooking ones. I'll do the cooking ones.
Are you a chefsman, yeah?
I think I am. I think I'm all right. The only thing is you don't really get anything out on time. But like everything, so
Yeah, but that's what they want on
some
telly,
will
mate.
go cold while I'm waiting, but bang it in the mouth.
If we did a Come Dine With Me special,
I will win.
you'll win.
Okay, no, who am I going against?
Us?
All of us.
Oh, just all right. So we
You
all
know,
have
come down with
we
me.
have a day each, or
Yeah,
do
yeah,
we
yeah.
bring in a meal each?
Yeah. So, but what would you do? What's first course?
I don't know. I did well. You don't like eating a lot of stuff, do you?
I honestly don't think you can like cater it to me. No one else does. You just
Yeah.
whack out.
I could
what's-
make the best chicken nugget.
Oh, that sounds
I could.
fucking class.
I made my own Kievs and did my own bread in the Kievs.
It's already getting too
recently.
complicated.
Oh, chicken Kievs are I haven't had one since I was about 10, but they're unbelievable.
Have you had chicken Kievs?
No, it's just it's a sneaky chicken, isn't it?
No? It's not like a paedophile chicken.
I think that's a bit of anti-Ukrainian racism you've got there. Actually.
pesky sneaky chicken.
Sneaky chicken, they deserve it.
Well, I honestly, what are they doing? Are they injecting garlic butter into a?
It's garlic butter
Yeah.
on chicken.
Yeah,
Why is
yeah.
that
How's it getting in there?
So the
What
way
do you mean?
I,
How's it getting in there?
Is it naturally occurring garlic butter?
Yeah.
How do you think chicken gets into breadcrumbs?
I can tell I've done it.
Go on.
You have a professional. I've done it once. But I made the garlic butter stuff and then freeze it.
Yeah.
And then you chop it up and then I just like fingered it in. Like forcefully fingered it in. Just
Wow.
like push.
Thank God you're gay, because if that's how you were fingering women, that would be a problem.
You still have to finger boys. You still have to finger,
you finger
the boy.
boys.
Yeah, you have to think. You can't just put a willy in a bum hole. God, that would be very painful.
Hang on. You have to finger before the willy.
Yeah, get them ready. Loosen it up.
I did not know
I did
that.
not know that
It's
either.
4 days. It's the real commitment to it.
Yeah, a little bit of Some people can take it straight away, but we call them slags. No, I like.
By the
a
way,
little
I
finger.
bet Harry how long we were talking about bumming on today's episode, and we both went under. It was 11 and a half minutes.
Well,
And that is progress.
And
For you on this podcast, that's progress. Because whenever you're on, we're like, right, let's get to the bumming.
well,
quick.
I'm getting ready to do my new show, and I've been so this is going to be my 4th-hour show, my 4th like tour thing, and I was like, I can't do another bumming bit because I've got a bumming joke in every single one. And I thought one the other day, and it is pretty sick, actually. But this is my last bumming joke.
Hey, we went to see Shane Gillis. He did another Trump bit, and it was gold.
Okay.
If the people want it,
It is, and it's a different angle, actually. So,
well, that must hurt.
But yeah, I'm trying to be a bit less rude in general.
But why though?
No, I
It's
still have a
fun.
bit of
Cleaning
rude.
up.
I
You've got
love
a
your
husband.
rude bum and
I'm
stuff.
not big.
Makes
no,
me laugh.
No, I've still got some rude stuff, but I mean, some of the shit I've said, I'm like, fucking hell, keep something to yourself. Because I'm giving,
Well, that is not the MO of this podcast at all.
But no, I'm not trying to like be like, family friendly, but I'm just trying to, sometimes I say stuff I can see people on stage go, fuck. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. You sat with your family. It's awful.
Is that because you've done more telly?
But
Do you reckon that's because you've done more telly and they've ground you down?
I don't know, because I don't know if I'm that fussed about. I want to do a bit more telly, some comedy stuff, but I'm not bothered about being on telly as
You're not
much
trying to be
now.
Mr. Sunday Brunch, are you?
No, I feel like that was the thing. Like, try and get on Dancing on Ice and try and become next, on ITV. And I've realised now that ain't for me.
So
I'm
what-
too fucking not rude.
Yeah, and you're good at it. What happened with Dancing on Ice? You had to pull out.
Yeah.
Where did you get to in the series?
I did my first dance. So that's good, because then when you get injured and you've done your first dance, you've done everything then, so you can still get paid. It's all buzzing. But it was nice. I'd like, I'm not... I don't want to like slag off the show because there's loads of people on it who are dead lovely, but I just didn't know what reality TV would be like, and it's just not for me. But you don't know if something's for you till you try it, whether that's like reality TV or women or whatever. So like, I just wanted to,
What was your injury?
I twisted my ankle.
I do that about 3 times a day.
Yeah, but then you don't have to go and ice skate. It was quite a bad
is true.
twister, actually. It was quite a bad twist. So yeah, I couldn't carry on. But
Isn't that quite... There must be loads of like health and safety with Dancing on Ice because you've got razor blades on your shoes, haven't you?
yeah, and I'd never skated before.
The last time I went ice skating, I broke my elbow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't think I'm right for that show.
I wasn't.
Luckily, I don't think they're asking anytime soon either.
It's been cancelled. He's on the last ever series.
Oh, you shut it
You
down.
brought it down.
Sorry.
Yeah, but they always make a comeback, don't they?
It'll be on Channel
No,
4.
this was the comeback. It was off for a bit a few years ago. So
Oh, so it's done.
But Big Brother's now on ITV after being on Channel 4, Channel 5, and now it's on like the people just buy it and keep going, won't they? Eventually.
reality telly's like easy to make, but this one's more expensive. They have to make an ice rink. Do you know what I mean? So it's
They
a
don't
bit
just
much
hire an
for
ice rink.
No, they do it in a telly studio and then put the ice down.
What?
Mental.
Send people to co-op, yeah, to just get bags of cubed ice.
Yeah, because otherwise they'd be doing it at a local ice rink in Blackburn or something, wouldn't
Sure,
it?
there's like an Olympic one they could rent out and turn into a TV studio.
Yeah, but what about the Olympic ice
Dan,
skating
all those
team?
Olympic ice rinks.
Everywhere, can't move for them.
Doctors and ice rinks, they're fucking everywhere.
So never again. Will you ice skate again?
Probably not. I said I'll take my boyfriend at Christmas. Wasn't really for me.
No, it's
I
hard.
feel like I don't want to slag it off, but it's just
No,
not.
I don't
my
think you're
vibe.
slagging it off. You're allowed
Yeah.
to go that I didn't love it.
Didn't really enjoy it. but
Also, sprayed
everyone-
ankle, that could have been worse. Could have,
Yeah.
It's someone got really badly hurt on that, didn't they?
Loads
Someone
of
got
people.
shot, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have got shot, which is always a risk with ice skating. Because the Olympic team are fuming that you're taking up their like practice space.
But yeah, it was fine. It just was. I want to just do comedy now, and I also one day want to write a play. That's my old dream.
So, MasterChef, Bake Off, stand up, and a play.
Write a play.
About what?
Any idea what the play would be?
Not really, not yet.
That's just a dream. Just
Yeah.
no idea.
Do you enjoy the theatre? Do you go and watch
Yeah,
the
I do like the theatre. I was saying to you before, I went and watched Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, right? And I bought a programme and I was flicking through and you two were in the Joseph programme. Because you were
I
at
remember when we were the extras in Joseph and the
you were at the
Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Opera
Oh,
House.
God, yeah, I forget. What?
Because you was at the Opera House.
Yes.
Your picture was next to Mary Poppins.
What a
It
trip.
was mental.
I bet that sold us loads of tickets.
I was gonna bring in the program, but I had to bin it because there was a mouse on it. One of the cats brought a mouse in, and I caught it in a lunchbox like a ninja and slid the thing under. So then I had to bin it. Boring
You will do.
story.
Do you know why they bring mice in?
Pardon?
Do you know why cats bring mice in?
Yeah, to go like, yeah, I killed that
It's
fucker.
a
check it out.
present. It's like, here's a present.
No, it's not. It's because they think you're a cat and a shit cat and they never see you eat. They're like, listen, lad, I've boxed you as grand. It's food. It's like, you need to eat.
Oh, I thought it was a present.
No,
And
they feel sorry
Well, it is
for
in
you.
a way.
Yeah, I suppose it's a food present.
But this one was this. So we've got two cats. One of them's got real good cat instincts. Like she brings in
goalkeeper.
dead animals all the time. Like she's proper hunter. The other one, if she was a human, she would have extra time on her exams at school. Like she's a bit slower. And I can say that I'm dyslexic. But it was the one who brought. It was the bit slower one who brought in, and she never brings them in dead. They're not even
they
like
never bring
wet.
them in
I don't
dead.
even know how she brought it in. It's like she talked to him.
Just talk to them.
Yeah. It's
a
not
favour.
like injured at all.
Come and meet me halfway.
So-
Come on.
It's like they want you to kill it to be a hunter. They're like, look, it made it easier for you. And you're like, no. And you throw it out and they're like,
How do you know all this about cats?
I've got a cat.
So's he, and he doesn't know.
When we moved into our house, me and Seneca moved in and Toulouse moved houses, he brought loads of mice in. We were like, what's going on here to the vet? And they were like, yeah, they think that you're
You're
struggling
hungry.
to eat and they're bringing you mice in.
Lad, bring Domino's.
I just don't believe it when vets tell me stuff about animals. I'm like, they can't talk, mate. There's no way you know this. Like, you'd have to talk. You'd have to be able to talk to the cat to know that for sure, wouldn't you?
Well, for sure, but they can study behaviour, can't they, and become experts in that.
Yeah, but all they've studied... So they've studied that this cat has brought Carl a mouse. That's all. That's all they know.
I mean, in fact, I massively agree with you. I'm just regurgitating what I was told.
It's bollocks, innit? They're like, oh, they're doing that because they think you're a shit cat. No,
No,
unless
they're
you're a
trying,
little
to,
pussy
they're trying to
whisperer,
start a
it's
five-a-side
bollocks.
team. There isn't any cats in it.
But to be fair, my cat is a shit cat. We've got a cat flap, and I have to open the back door for her because she can't use it half the time. She is quite thick. The other one can get through it, but
She'll get through it when she needs to. If you open the back door, she's learned that she waits. If she needs a shit
maybe
or a...
she's the cleverest one
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I realise I'm the slow one. Oh no! I thought she was the idiot. Turns out
Cat's just
it's
sat
me.
there like, I'm not using that
She's
fucking little
making
pussy
you
door.
open the door. What an idiot.
Oh, I didn't think about
Stupid
that.
cat, come on in.
But she doesn't really leave the garden.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
she's
what-
just lazy and smart, really. Oh.
Isn't that the cats were allowed to do that though, aren't they? We had a cat when I was a kid. It just slept all day.
Mine does. He's
And
old.
apparently at night they're doing fucking go ape and stuff. But
Yeah.
So there's a cat in the garage by ours on Ullet Road. Not by ours, but you know, about 6.5 miles away. There's a cat that goes in there to get fed like 3 times a day. And like it walks near the cat food and the people there feed it. And it's got a house. So I love the fact that the people who own that cat don't know the cat goes to the garage for some scran whenever it wants. Black and white cat's always there.
Well, they're just... They're
Clever.
creatures of habit, literally, aren't they? So they go, oh, I went there the other night when it was this dark and someone gave me a hot dog. So I wonder if I go back tonight. And they go back and they get a cheeseburger. And then they go back to the little cat den. Because like cats are like social animals with each other, aren't they? So they fuck off from your house and they all go to the park and get on the fucking side there. And they're chatting around. And then he talks to his mates and goes, hey, you know that big building over there that stinks of petrol, yeah? That gaff, if you go there when it's dark, they give you like butties and that. And that's why like more cats end up going to the thing. And
that's why you always see loads of cats at petrol stations.
We had
I can't fucking fill my car up. There's cats everywhere.
But if you did own a petrol station and you gave one cat a bit of food a few times, it will go and tell its cat mates.
Yeah, that's why you should never feed like anything in your garden, really, because they'll go, hey, it's
well,
Stransville there.
yeah, we had to start hiding the cat food at night because I'd getting woke up at like 4 a.m. This little scrounger cat came in and you could hear him like, but it made the weirdest noise.
Not your
like,
cat?
No, came
Are you
in.
sure it wasn't a mank smackhead? Because he's asked me for money.
No, but he came in and I was getting a bit paranoid that, like, obviously I don't have daughters, but I felt like one of those blokes, like, not my princess, because he kept like going near the girls. And I went, but they've been done because they're going to have careers. But I was like, I was like getting really agitated that this boy cat was trying to fuck the girl cats. And I did feel like a proper bloke, like, leave him alone.
Here's
And
the
I've
thing,
been
though. He
chasing
was
him
trying to fuck the girl cats.
Yeah,
You're
but-
just fucking with nature. You're fucking with the circle of life here, Josh.
Yeah, but they're my children.
And they
They're
can't-
my daughters.
Would you let them bang any cat? Or just not the little scraggy
they're-
homeless
they're
smackhead
not-
ones?
No, they're not being raised to shag. They're
They're probably
being
getting
raised.
shagged though when they leave.
No, they're not.
You might as well let them shag under
say
your roof
that.
rather than in the park.
Yeah, apparently they're down the park drinking cider, getting fingered.
To be fair as well, I feel like they're bigger than all the local cats. We've got big girls, big boned girls, these two. And I feel like all the other cats are quite scrounger and But so I feel like
Maybe your two cats are lazy in bed, so they're just not burning any calories. They're just laying there getting fucked, and all the other ones are burning loads of cardio.
Passenger princess or pillow princesses, maybe.
yeah, they might be. I just don't think of them like that. It makes me feel quite uncomfortable having this conversation.
The sex life of your cat.
No, they're innocent little cats. Leave them alone. They're not fucking my cats. I know they're not.
You're literally like your dad, like
They're
my
not-
daughters wouldn't
No,
do that.
they wouldn't do it. I know they wouldn't.
She's 26.
So yeah, they don't do that.
Are you back up north? Are you still
Yeah.
still down
Yeah.
south? Have we got you
He's
back?
posh
Yeah, I'm
Manchester
back.
now, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Didsbury, darling.
I'm in Sale.
Oh, lovely.
I like it.
Let's see it as the rough end of Altrincham.
My mum was like, fucking hell, it's nice round here. And I was like, well, it was funny because I took my mum for a walk round. She was like, oh, I could live round here. I fucking love it round here. And then we went to the pub and got free drinks and it was 20 quid. She went, 20 quid for free drinks? I won't fucking live round here. It's like, she changed her mind really quickly. But yeah, I like it. It's nice. There's loads of trees and stuff. And there's a big, do you know Sale Water Park? The
Yeah,
big
yeah,
one. I like, it's like a big place to go walking. And I like
Is it round the back of Charlton?
It's not
Yeah,
very
you
aptly
can go
named, is
round
it?
there, yeah.
Did you say water park or water
Yeah, but there's
park?
no slides. It's not like a
It's
water
just a load
park.
of ponds.
It's like, yeah,
Like a park.
but with water in it.
It's mainly pond and you can walk around it.
If I went to, I'm going to water park later.
Oh, you would be fuming. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
Siam.
not a water park. No, there's no like slip and slidey things. Or
It's weird that they call it one, really.
But I
There's
think,
loads of parks have ponds in. Like, there's a park
By
about 6 miles
but
from
I
where we live.
think, I think this was there before water parks were invented.
Oh, that was the first ever water park.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yesterday. Yeah. And I've read that somewhere. Don't ask where.
Now, water
And-
parks date back to, like, ancient Egypt, don't they? The first one was in Egypt.
Is that's can't be true.
And mate,
Genuinely?
water was there and you need to have fun. They're not stupid.
That's what the pyramids originally were. They were just steps up to the big slide.
No,
That's global warming for you. There used to be lovely swimming pools around the bottom of the pyramids.
Oh, mate, I want to go on the fucking Sphinx. Let's go.
but I can't go to my water park now. It's been ruined for me because I didn't know. Me and my boyfriend would go for lovely little walks around there in the evening, and then I found
It's
out
a dog inside.
a gay dog inside. Loads of gays go and get bummed there. So now I'm scared that I'm walking around with my boyfriend and I'll be like, oh, they've just been bummed. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to, have a lovely evening.
You might have just been bummed as well, though.
I know, but I'm not in the park.
No, but like in your house.
Yeah, I'm in
Does
my
that not
30s
interest
now. I
you?
need candlelight.
Would that
but
not interest you if you were a single man? Would you not go
No.
gay dogging? No. Would you
No.
not?
Dogging is where you just like have sex and everyone watches in the car, isn't
No, this is just people. I don't know if you call it dogging.
Like cottaging
What's it
then?
called when you just start
Cruising.
shagging it? Cruising. Yeah.
Just shagging in the park, innit?
Shagging
Walking
in
around.
the park.
Because
There's no parking at the water park, so you can't officially dog.
a friend of mine, she lives in London. And she's a large part of her friendship circle are like
Cruisers.
single gay men,
Yeah.
and she's like they're so liberal with their sex lives. Like she'll get a text off one of her mates, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm on my way to see you now. I've just left mine," and then like half an hour later, she'll be like, "It's a 15-minute walk. Where are you?" And he's like, "Oh, I just met some fella in the park and fucked him. I'm nearly there now." But they'll be walking through the park and be like, "Do you want to go and have some sex?" And they're like, "Yeah, cool." and they go and bum, and then they.
Is that real?
But that's never been me. I need to make sure everything's fresh and clean and ready. And
You're a prep man, aren't you?
yeah, I like everything. Like you saw, I went and brushed my teeth before
You
I did
did
this.
brush your teeth before
So
this.
I'd like
Oh, that would be me.
I brushed
if I
my
was
teeth
single.
before a gig and stuff. So I've definitely,
If you were
give
single and
everything
you
a
was
wipe.
walking through the park and some woman was just like, hey, do you want to come and fuck me in the ass? You'd be like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, oh yeah. Am I single in this as well? Oh yeah. Laura, what am I meant to do? I had to bum her. She asked. I don't want to ruin a walk around the park.
Say it again.
I don't know if you would.
What do you mean?
If you were just walking around the park as a single man and someone, do you want to come? You'd be like, yeah, let's go. You'd be like, yeah.
If it was an attractive girl that I was attracted to, yeah? Are you joking?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean?
Do you not think, what's going on here?
I might get something.
well, a lot of people do it because they like the thrill of being outside. They have houses,
Yeah.
but they like
not
not
homeless.
using them.
Right.
But yeah, I'd like, absolutely. I'd put a condom on so I don't get the clap or whatever.
oh, well, that's taking the fun away, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually.
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
Can I raw doggy? Nice one. See you in the bush.
I have something I wanted to tell you, Dan. I thought you'd be very impressed. Yesterday, for the first time ever, I used a power washer.
Well done.
I've never
kid.
used one before.
The
I was
honest,
so
the
excited to tell you.
transformation in you since I last saw you.
Yeah,
So settled down, and now you've got a Karcher.
it is a Karcher as well.
Fucking right, it's a Karcher because you're
2
smart.
point something.
A what?
Like two.
It's not a litre engine, is it?
No,
2.4.
it had a number on it. I don't know. It's one with a gun. I've only used it
Are you
once.
sure this isn't a super soaker?
They've all got guns.
Is it the K2?
I don't know.
If it had 2 on it, is that a 1? I don't know them.
It's yellow. Are they all yellow?
They're all yellow.
All right, okay.
Apart from the industrial ones, which are grey.
But yeah, no.
Oh my God.
It's yellow, and I used it to do the flags in the garden.
It's fun, innit?
Yeah, it was fun.
I think there's something quite what do they call it when it's like your dick? There's like phallic.
Well, you could feel the power of the cord thing. Was like went across my leg and I could feel it vibrate. I thought I was gonna blow my balls off. Like it was proper. Like I could feel the power.
Can you put your finger in front of it with it like really?
Never. Or K7, lose a few layers of skin.
Well, mine said 2 point something, so is mine a 2?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
A K2.
And is that a weaker one?
I mean, you know, it's.
I wouldn't want much more power than that.
Oh, you say
I
that.
don't think I could handle it.
Just talking about it like the handguns.
Until you get the raw power of a K7.
But yeah, I was doing it yesterday and I thought, I'm going to see Dad tomorrow. I can tell him about this.
Have you got a K7?
Yeah, I've got a K4 as well. I've got 2.
Have you?
Is that like a...
For different jobs.
Well, mine was a second-hand one. My mum gave it me because I've been doing the garden up all week. I de-weeded the full garden myself. I've been showing everyone photos like it's a newborn. I've loved it.
Did Dr. James see you with it and go, whoa?
Yeah, and do you know what? This full week I've been doing quite a bit of manly jobs, and I've been getting quite a few of, you know.
Is he alright?
Yeah, yeah, that's. But I've been getting a few like, oof. And I'm like, yes, I do feel really.
That happened with
broke,
Laura when you do the pavement?
Yeah, I have to clean up the mess.
But I have become quite blokey though. Like it's my job to put stuff in and out the loft.
Oh, that is a.
So I go in.
How
Right,
often are you getting stuff in and out the loft?
do you know what?
I don't
I'm
know
actually-
if my flat's got a loft.
I'm finding excuses to go up there. I'm putting stuff up there that don't need to be up there. I was doing a podcast the other day and I went, oh, I forgot me lie. And then I went, oh, it's in the loft. Like I'm putting stuff in there that don't need to be in there. But I like it's the only place I've got any sort of say. Do you know what I
Putting your
mean?
frying pan up there. Where's the frying pan, Josh? Don't worry, I'll get it. It's in
You
the
are
loft.
so the man in this relationship.
know.
It's the only place when I've got any say. It's
Well,
my life, but camper.
He's in control of like everything, not in like a bad way. If not, we would, drown. Like he's like got everything organised. But I've organised the
drowned.
loft.
In the water park.
He booked the cruise. I'd have just walked out to sea and opened
But
the
I mean,
bed.
I can't really. I'm not very good at organising life stuff.
Same.
So he does all that, and then I do the loft.
Oh, I get the loft thing. I spend so much time in my so much time,
So much time, many good times.
so many time What?
Just flip them. Just use one of each.
Time's so good in Sky House.
many-
So tired.
So much time.
I spent so much time in my granddad's loft. That was like his little special place for us to go and do stuff.
Oh dear.
Everything all right?
Oh dear.
No one can hear anything. I'm just taking Adam to a secret cubbyhole.
No, my granddad had a class little loft. He was an electrician. He was a spark, wasn't he?
Was his laugh?
Have guns as well.
Was his laugh like
cowboy.
a loft where you hide stuff, or was it?
Yeah,
like-
memories.
Workshop. It's a bit of a
was it-
workshop.
so we had, so we had like flooring and it all been insulated and everything.
So there was bits of floor, but then other bits were just like that fluffy stuff.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
take your kid up there. Yeah, don't worry about this. This is an actual floor. Don't step on that. You'll be in the
it
fucking
was just,
bedroom.
yeah. You just don't. He said, used to say, don't stand on that stuff because you'll kill your nan.
Yeah, you'll end up in the room below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't believe it though. I did want to go and walk on it. I'd walk on it now. Test it.
That's how his
I've
nan died.
got that. I've got our floor, our fluffy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, get it boarded, kid.
I'm thinking of that. Well, I was saying about maybe one day getting it done, but then I was like, but I'll lose my special place. So I don't think I will.
Why would you lose your special place? It would just make it more.
Yeah, but then if it's a room, then other people will go in it. I like that I've got a job. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry, I'm in the loft.
You nailed on for a garden office you one day. I can see it coming.
well,
this is all making so much sense.
We were-
Pressure washing. Oh, I've got a little safe space in the loft. Have it at the back of the garden.
I was at Bent's the other day looking at sheds. Not going to lie. That is true. I do.
We were,
I want a shed.
We were talking just before we started about we're going to see Oasis in the summer, and Josh says he feels a bit like unmank because he's not as big of a fan of them as he'd like to be, but he's a huge fan of ABBA. And then you said you had something you want to tell me about ABBA because I said I went to ABBA Voyage.
Yeah, and then I said I went and saw an. I've been and seen an ABBA. Well, I've just got back off holiday about 2 weeks ago. While I was there, I saw a tribute band, but it was Mexican, so it was a Mexican ABBA tribute band.
They're
It
called
were
Arriba.
amazing
Where were you?
in Mexico.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were in like Greece and
You
these are
said they were
good.
called Arriba.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Oh, sorry, mate.
But
Trampled it.
there was what's it called? I felt quite bad for the singers because the hotel, what are they called, like the hotel dancers or whatever.
Oh, still dancers?
Yeah, like the red coat people. They well, the night before they did a Grease show, but they just lip synced to Grease, and it was really bad. The guy who played Danny Zuko was genuinely about 63, and he was like genuinely giving it all his best. You could tell he was the boss.
I hope Sandy was 63 as well.
No, she was like 20 odd. Like it were a bit, but you could tell he's been there for ages. And then the next day it was ABBA tribute, but it was a proper live band. And I thought, well, at least we'll get to see some actual people singing. But then all the hotel dancers came out in front of them for the whole show and just did real emoting and proper trying to emote and just ruin the whole thing. But it was funny.
Was the band members Mexican or were they doing it Mexican style?
No, they were just dressed up as ABBA, but they were Mexican.
Did they sound Mexican?
No, actually, the girls seemed all right. The wigs were just crazy because they were like all in blonde wigs. I was like, this is funny. But like, yeah.
I'd like to see Mexican cover
It
band.
was really good. They had a tribute band every day. They had Michael Jackson. They had a load of different
Mexican
stuff.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it was a Mexican Michael Jackson.
Where
Yeah.
we need to do that.
Thriller.
But it,
And others.
None others.
And do Billie Jean.
I genuinely, I'd be so into it.
was fun. It was a really good night out.
Why Mexico?
What did you say? Oh, balls, I spilt some.
It's all right.
Sorry. What did you say?
Why Mexico? Seems fancy. Oh, you've got a doctor, haven't you?
Well, I've been Mexico before with my brother, and I thought this was fun, but it's a bit romantic for your brother. So I went back again with my boyfriend. It was really good. I liked
What
it.
should be for Mexico?
No, not at all. Just never been. I think it's a. I like the
it's
idea
mean.
of it. A lot of Americans being annoying
Yeah, well, we
because
did-
it's their Spain, isn't it?
We,
Fair
did,
Spain,
we
yeah.
didn't know we went during spring break. So
Oh
we were
my
loads
God.
of like, fucking spring break. And we were like, excuse me. It was really
I've got to pressure wash
but,
it.
yeah. but,
Mexico's top of my list to go.
it was
My favourite
mint.
alcohol, my favourite food.
Playa del Carmen's where we went. It was good.
That's what they call it. Welcome, Playa del
That's what
Carmen.
we called.
We've got Abba on later.
Where about in Mexico is that?
About an hour under Cancun. But
And you know exactly where that is.
I went.
An hour south of Cancun.
I went swimming with stingrays. That was quite fun.
Didn't work out for Steve Irwin, that mate.
Well, he brought that up.
Steve Irwin?
Yeah, he was there. No, but he brought it up. The stingray professor guy, what they called?
Stingray professor?
I don't know, like the stingray man. And I don't know what you call
Superhero.
What do you call it? Well, his job is swimming with stingrays and teach you about stingrays.
Stingray guy.
They must hate Steve Irwin. He was bad
Well,
PR
he did.
for
He said
stingrays.
because the stingrays, it was in a big park and there wasn't like loads of people bothered about the stingrays. And he went, "Oh, they've got a bit of a bad rep because of Steve Irwin." And we was like in the water with him, and he said that apparently it like punctured his heart,
the
the
barb.
thing. But I didn't know that. So then they offered us life jackets, and I said no. But then as soon as he said that, I went, "Can I have my life jacket, please?" Because I thought that'd be a bit of armor.
Swimming in a bulletproof vest.
But it was really good, and they taught me loads about stingrays. They said, well, actually, I embarrassed myself a bit because there was a bit where he pulled it up and he went, like, they've got two penises. And like at the side, he went, "Do you know any other animals with two penises?" And I thought, "Oh, dead funny and quick." And I went, "Oh no, but I know a lesbian with a draftful." And no one laughed. And then I just stood there and I thought I did an actual corker. And no one laughed. And I was like, "Oh, this is horrible." I'm dying on my ass.
Is there other animals with two dicks?
Yeah, it's got two dicks.
There was the other animals with two dicks.
I don't know. I kind of.
I reckon they
He zoned out because his
Yeah,
joke bombed.
because we joke bombed. I was like, oh, it kind of ruined the experience a little bit, but it was fun.
Have you just Googled animals with two dicks, Finn?
Snakes
Yeah.
and lizards.
Snakes haven't got two dicks. They haven't got any.
No, apparently they do. Apparently they've got two paired. I don't even know what this means. Intromittent compulsory organs
Called hemipenes.
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 Suck my
Get on my
hemipenes.
hemipene.
Well, you don't just laugh, but you learn with Have a Word this week.
I spilled that all over me. Sorry.
Let's have ourselves a little break and we'll be back. Honoured to have you back and great to see you so happy, Joshua.
Thank you.
Very nice.
What are we like today?
bloody
Don't touch me. Touch me.
Silly boy.
Oh, I tell you what, if you're enjoying today's episode, which you should be, you should like and subscribe on any format that you're on.
And comment.
Oh, yeah. Comment. Oh, God, Carl and Dan really do have chemistry.
Yes. Like, sub, comment, give us a 5-star rating, do everything. Because if you like us, you want us to do well, and you've got to feed the algorithm. Feed it likes.
We want to be podcasters and comedians and knobheads, but we have to play the game a little bit. So do like and subscribe, give a little comment, all of that.
Because I don't do this. When I watch a YouTube video and they go, like and subscribe, I never do it, but I should. I'm a bad person. You should do it. Please do
You're a
it.
good person.
Just comment something nice, like, hasn't Finn got a lovely head?
Algorithm.
Well, that's the thing, though, innit? Finn's got a lovely head. Comment that on every episode if you want. It feeds the algorithm.
This is just meant to be a short one, isn't it?
I've been and got a coffee and I've put my sunglasses on. Why have I done both? Coffee, because I feel like I'm going to fall asleep. Sunglasses, in case I fall asleep.
Nice. Josh, you're going on tour
Yes, in September.
all around the UK and Ireland?
Yeah, UK and Ireland. Yeah.
Where are you doing in Ireland?
I'm doing Dublin and Belfast. And if you're in Belfast, please bring someone because I'm not very happy with that right now.
Belfast's a bit of a Liverpool in that way. Very parochial. If you're not from there or like a huge arena name,
Yeah.
they sort of couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But then like the week before,
They'll
sometimes people Google and they're like, we've got to fucking do something this week.
Yeah.
And then you get like quite ambivalent people coming to see your show.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine.
Look forward to that.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
That's everyone.
The famous ambivalence of Belfast.
I like a challenge, and Belfast will be that challenge.
What's the tour called?
It's called I Haven't Won the Lottery, so here's another tour show.
Smart.
Yeah.
And where can we get tickets?
You can get tickets at joshjonescomedy.com, but I've only just made my website, so it's very low down on the Google. So you might actually have to put that in the search bar.
Go and see Josh do stand-up. He is a brilliant comic. Also, you were talking in the break. You're into wrestling.
Yeah.
I didn't have you as a. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I've been into it since I was a kid. Me and my brother used to like wrestle all the time. I used to jump off the banister and do hurricanranas.
That's a difficult move, isn't it?
Yeah, but I were only like 5 and he was 10. So basically, I used to just jump on him and he'd
Isn't that where you put your legs on his shoulders and then
flip him.
flip? Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
Have you done any comics wrestling?
No, I would do though, because I was just saying I've been and watched it live a couple of times, like over the last few
We're
years.
thinking about doing something.
Harry,
Well.
we've got something in the pipeline, and I didn't expect to be asking Josh Jones to do it, but
Oh my God! If you want to get, I'll put one of you through a table.
oh, well,
I'll get put
Harry.
through a table.
Harry's
Harry, do you want to
dying
get
to be
put through a
through a
table?
Desperate to you get put through that table.
What move would you want? A spear or
He wants some kind of
a
bomb,
choke slam?
a power
Harry is a horny little boy.
He just did.
He doesn't care who does it to him or what gender they are or what they're into. He just wants to be thrown around and fucked up a little bit by man, woman, or anything in
Well, I'm
between.
going to make your dreams come true, Harry, and I'm going to put you through a table.
Right, so potential bookings for this are Grado, Sean Walsh, and Josh
I also
Jones.
want to get put through a table, but I would rather a professional because the move I'm going to do is quite hard. I want to be suplex through a table.
Okay, yes.
So I want that maybe off the top rope. It's a big dream, but
Who's going to be, if I'm Animal, who's going to be my Hawk? I want to be Legion of Doom. He's one of the only acceptable bald men in...
No, if we do wrestling, we're us. We're not being other people.
You got to pick your own wrestler.
But that's
I want to
Oh
be...
yeah, you have like a wrestling name, kind of like a drag name.
yeah, you need to be like the White Hammer or whatever you'd be called.
Legion
Dan
of
the
Dan?
Shine Nightingale.
Dan the Shine Nightingale. I'm an old-timey wrestler.
Dan the Shine Nightingale.
He's just come from Shiny Shoes.
Dan the Florence Nightingale.
Oh, it's really good. First few ideas, when you've got it, in you.
No,
Sometimes you don't need to workshop
Dan the
it.
reverse Florence Nightingale. He'll kill you.
Well, I made my own wrestler on the game, and I called him Bovril, and I always thought that my name would be Bovril because I'm beefy.
And old people love you.
So they're like, I'm beefy, I'm Bovril.
But there's an MMA fighter called John Jones, and he's known as John Bones Jones. You could be Josh Bones Jones.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sold on Bovril.
It's not Josh Bovril Jones. It's just Bovril.
Just Bovril.
Yeah, but like wrestlers
Cher.
don't always just have it in the middle, do they? They like wrestlers have the Undertaker's not called like Barry the Undertaker Keown.
That was the Barry that came to your head.
Mark Calloway, of course.
I like the
Mark Calloway?
90s for they were like, we've got a character. You're a Mountie.
Yeah.
You're from the Middle East. You're a terrorist. It worked really well.
I've just been on.
Big Boss Man was a policeman.
I'm on random wrestler generator.
Go.
I've done Dan Nightingale, and it's given me Kurt Fightmaster Brown. So that's your name. You are a tag cruiserweight from Alabama. You are a face known for your brutality, and your finishing move is the karate bomb.
What's a karate bomb? You chop someone and then blow them up.
Can you put Josh Jones in?
Yeah.
If it comes out with Bovril, you've been
I
fiddling
hope
the
it
internet.
says Bovril.
Or anything to do with beef, to be honest with you.
Josh
got to
Jones
be racist.
is Brian Cottonmouth Dubois.
Cottonmouth.
Yeah.
Cats in mouth.
I don't like that.
You're a
Dubois.
tag cruiserweight from Nebraska.
Oh, everyone's a tag cruiser.
I don't want to be a cruiserweight. That
could
I
be
want to be
cock-
an heavyweight.
with a jar.
Josh, you could be cock in mouth.
Cocky mouth, yeah. Bovril Cocky Mouth Jones.
Nice. It's honestly
He's a
better.
country singer.
Do Adam.
Better than Bovril.
Adam is Brian the Stapler Davis, and you're from the UK.
He's always stationary.
Your finisher move is the pump action kick.
Great.
Do mine.
They've got quite a few UK wrestlers on now. When I was younger, it was mainly just William Regal, right? And
From Blackpool?
Yeah, but he come out like this dead
Known as Billy
Regal
Bifters to
with,
his friend, of
like,
course.
this sort of King music, and then dressed up in like Regal stuff, and then it'd be like, from Blackpool. And you're like, that doesn't add up. That does not add up.
I'm Lucas Whopper Hall, a super heavyweight from Italy. I'm not a fan of that.
You're a heel.
I'm a heel.
That's good.
Do you know what a heel is?
Villain.
A villain.
Yeah. And
Turning heel
a
become-
baby face is a good guy. So you're
Is it?
a baby
Yeah,
face
baby
or an
face.
heel.
Because John Cena's become a heel, hasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Seen this.
He's
Oh,
the
is he-
super
is-
baby face turned heel. And
Is he
all
gone
the-
to the dark side?
Yeah.
Apparently the Down syndrome community are in fucking shambles over it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he said it on stage or whether it was
Yeah, Gillis
talking
did a bit
backstage.
about it.
shaking
No,
us or
all of
something.
his fans, because he was the one who, the sort of family friendly sort of, so all the kids loved him and stuff. And now because he's retiring, he's like, fuck that. I don't need to sell merch anymore. And then he's just become a dickhead, and I love it.
So who've the Down syndrome community got instead?
Bovril. I will
Bovril
take that stance. What was it?
Bovril
Bovril the
Cock and Mouth
Cockmouth
Jones.
Jones.
Imagine if Josh Jones becomes the ultimate Make-A-Wish selfie. That'd be fucking
Your
unbelievable.
tour crowds are going to be insane, aren't they? Loads of gay dudes in the Down syndrome community.
Bovril, yeah. So,
Shall we do some icks? You're a,
Do you have any icks, Josh?
you're a
Any that bothers
relationship
you?
expert.
I have one, and it's more the only like sort of homophobic thought I have. When my boyfriend gets a tote bag out, I'm like, oh, put that away.
Really? I love a tote bag.
I think they're dead gay. And that's coming from me. I'm like, that's well gay, that. Put your tote bag away.
That's Bovril speaking,
It's embarrassing.
You don't use tote bags.
That's it. No, but I like the idea of it. Like I do sometimes. You just don't see it. I don't do it around you in case you call me gay.
Yeah, he does it. He does it in the house, like so no one
Closeted
sees
tote
him.
bag user.
I just find it a bit, but I'm trying to. So I've started using one when I go Tesco because I don't want to have the ick off something so
I think
stupid.
I know this sounds ridiculous, but anyone who takes bags to the supermarket, that sort of gives me the ick as well.
Well,
yeah, just buy them.
I get in trouble for buying them a lot because he's like, look at this, and he opens a cupboard. I'm just like,
We've all got that
overflow
cupboard.
with bags.
Yeah, we've all got it.
That experiment has failed, hasn't it? Because years ago, bags were really thin and they were free, generally. There was a couple of shops where they were like 5p, 10p. And the government were like, hey, that's bad for the environment. People are using... So now, get rid of the free ones. They're all 30p and they're thicker and they'll last you ages. And now, people just have thicker bags. That's all that's changed.
But what the shops do is go, well, you just keep buying them at 30p. Now they've got to be 50p. What do you think about that? And people just keep buying the 50p
Keep buying
ones
them
as well.
less than a tenner.
Well, no, if I say I'm going Tesco and go to leave, he's like, get a bag. And he's like, throws all
Where'd
the
you put
bags
the
at me.
bag?
He makes me carry it.
People
But you
bring,
can't put shopping in it before you've bought it. Looks like you're stealing.
No, people
No.
bring their bags with them.
Yeah,
in
bring
their
your bag
hand,
with
and
you.
then, like, they'll have them in the trolley and then at the end, like...
Well, if you do the self-scan, you just set your bags up in your trolley and you load in the bag as...
Oh,
mate,
yeah, me and you do that all the time, don't we? Do you use
that's
the
what Laura
self-scan
does.
machine?
So-
You walk around.
Every time I walk past it, I am intrigued by it, but I can never be asked.
Yeah,
I've never seen
Laura's a
anyone
massive
using
fan
it
of
that I would swap lives with.
I don't want you swapping lives with Laura. That's going to be weird. It'd be weird if we then had more sex.
How do they stop you robbing?
But
How do they stop you robbing?
they
an honesty
don't.
thing.
They know. They know.
Do you see there was like a study or something? I was reading this article about this. There was a study or something
TikTok.
about like shops know that it costs them about like 100 million or whatever it is a year in people thieving from the self-checkout. But they figured out it saves them more than that on the staff they'd have to employ if they decked out everywhere.
They want you to steal. if so, honestly, when Laura gets the 3 bags out, we're going. It's fine.
Aren't you, Betty?
It's all right with if like is this so bad? If I see like women carrying tote bags, I'm like, yeah, you can have one. When I see my boyfriend, I'm like, I'm not gonna have sex with you tonight. I just don't find it sexy at all.
You know,
Your
willing
little
to hold out
cotton-
very long there, are you, Josh? You know what? That's it. No sex today.
Is it more of an ick? Is
Well,
it more
I
of an
can't
ick
do
when
it
they've
for
got?
more than a day because that punishment's hurting both of us. Like,
Is it more of an ick if you've got the same bags? Because I don't know if that's more of an ick, but like if you're going to Morrison's and you've got a Waitrose, an Aldi, and an Asda,
They put Guinness in a
I
Peroni glass.
don't like it.
Yeah, it's pints in the wrong glass, that, isn't it? It's
Oh,
lager,
that
innit?
is a. Are you allowed to just go? I'm not having that.
If the glass needs to be specific to the drink, like it doesn't have a widget at the bottom, you can, yeah.
But if you go in a boozer and they sell you a Guinness in a Foster's glass, are you allowed to be like, no, that's not?
Well,
I'm
you're
not
allowed
having
to
that.
say whatever you want.
No, but I want the beer. I want it again.
I've never seen that done.
It does happen
done.
very
Does it?
occasionally. It's on the bar at that point to go, oh, we're out of Guinness glasses.
yeah.
I've never really ordered a Guinness.
You're missing out, Josh.
I've had one. I've tried it. When I were in Kilkenny, they've like forced it on me, really. But it were all right.
I love it. I cannot wait for one. I haven't had one for like fucking 2
Does it
weeks.
make your poos black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My poos are already black though.
What, like pebbles, like proper black?
Like, yeah. They sound black as well. As they hit the toilet, they go, oh, shit.
like pebbles. We've got some from the listeners. Stefan Johansson says,
Player.
Ick, just saw a photo on a bloke's Tinder of him reffing a football game. Turned me off instantly.
What?
Who took the picture?
I imagine someone's been taking the picture at football and he's gone, this is my life. I'm a
Depends
ref.
what level. If that's Michael Oliver on Tinder, you're like, yeah, fair.
Does that not make it worse the higher up you go?
No.
I
Then
think
you're
it's
a
bad
professional ref.
top to bottom.
I
Just
wa-
hide that forever.
I walked past Old Trafford yesterday, and then someone like was getting loads of people were going getting photos with this guy, so he must have been a footballer, but I didn't know who he was. That's my story. I don't know who any of the new ones are. If they're not like Gary Neville, I've not catched up since then really, so I don't know
Is
the
he
new one.
the last footballer you learned?
The last, so I remember Gary Neville and David Beckham, and then Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he still going?
If I'm
Just
He'll
about.
go forever.
He shouldn't
He's
be,
never
but
going to
he is.
stop.
He's in Saudi Arabia.
He's the one who had to go drink no
Yeah.
Pepsi or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what he's known for.
But I can't. I don't know any of. Oh, I know Marcus Rashford because he was. He's done loads of good work and stuff. That's it, really. I don't
He's,
know.
he's out on loan. He's playing in the Midlands now.
Oh, is he? I didn't know
Plays
that.
for Aston Villa now.
That's not up to date. with
Any
it.
sports would give you the ick. Like if you'd met Dr. James and he was like, I am a semi-professional
Lacrosse player.
lacrosse player.
No, I think it'd be fun. I saw an advert the other day in my local shop for bowls, and I was like, "Do you want to have a go at that?" And he went, "No." But like proper 80-year-old bowls.
This is the other way round. We could have Dr. James in and he'd be like, yeah.
I give him a lot more icks. I'm more of an ick generator.
Has he expressed any of them to you?
No, because he's nice, but I can see it in his eyes.
What do you
You're
think
buffing
you
a
do?
crown green bowl.
What do you think you do?
You literally, I can't have anything without. You saw me spill Diet Coke on me before. Literally, the other day I got changed 4 times in 2 hours because I kept spilling food and drink on me.
I don't
I'm
think-
32.
Ditziness isn't a nick. It can be quite endearing, actually.
Oh, not if you live with it every day. You are a bit like, fucking hell, that washing basket is full again.
Seneca just like his missus just pours like tomato sauce on herself and stuff. And she's like, oh, I'm so clumsy. And Carl's like, what are you like? Come here, you.
He knows us.
Really nice vibe to get into before their wedding. Yeah, she's always fucking soup spilling. Lauren says, got a nick for you, Lids. I've been with my boyfriend about a month and we had a double date with one of my mates and her boyfriend. We ended up having a couple of games of pool. And he took it far too seriously and kept on snatching the cue off me. Worst of all, he took ages on his last shot and ended up potting the white, and then my mate was the one to pot the winner. He took it really badly as well. Gave me the ick for her.
Double date, you need to kind of play the room a bit.
Nah.
I'm not shocked by your answer, Adam, but I think
I went on a double date years ago with an ex-girlfriend and her best mate and fella. Lovely couple, dead sound. And we went round Matthew Street, and whilst on Matthew Street, he was like, he brought up table tennis.
Oh.
And he was like, yeah, I'm fucking big class at table tennis like me. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I just think I'm like maybe one of the best in the world. And he was like, right, class. And he
Is
went,
this you and your out-of-body experience in this?
And I went, let's go and play then. So we went to Roxy Ballroom in the middle of this like double date. and it was me against him, and I beat him 3-0, and he never got a single point. And I was like celebrating every point like it was fucking a Champions League final.
And it was a fun date.
What were the girls doing? Just watching?
Well, his missus was a bit like, Christ, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. And my missus was like,
Yeah.
frigging
And then his missus was like, "No, fuck you, Adam.
Well,
You're the best.
By the way,
We'll
Adam,
both.
you did 2 cocks.
no, that's it.
What are you, a stingray?
well, me and my boyfriend went on a double date with a lesbian couple that we know, and we did darts, and they thrashed us.
Yeah, of course, mate. They love it.
So now I've been going to darts loads because I'm like, I'm gonna do a rematch in a year or so. So I've been like training up. I'm getting quite good.
Should have Carl game out there. Carl's a little.
I like
Lesbian.
round the board because it's easier to count because
Down
you
the
just
clock,
go
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite good, that one.
And eventually you'll be able to go past 4.
I can get to 5.
Lesbians are good at dart. In my head, they're good at snooker, but
These
I'm
were
sure.
good. These were good at darts.
I think it's all pub games.
Yeah,
How do you not love lesbians?
yeah.
No, I thought I've got
They're a great part. No, it's rhetorical. I wasn't. I looked in your direction, be like, no, I love the lesers.
Most of the women in my life are lesbians. Are
Your mum?
at least by. Oh no, not my mum. But I think she said she would be for Claudia Winkleman.
She was my years ago. I used to fancy her years ago. Not anymore so much anymore.
My God.
Yeah,
What's wrong with her?
but no, my
Rat with
mum,
a fringe.
my mum likes men, but not. She likes Barry White. Is my mum's.
dead,
celebrity- I know, but I mean when he was alive. She's not into that. She's not going to go dig him up and have a ride. But no, she likes Barry White and Eamon Holmes. But back in the day.
No.
When he was on, but when he was on his,
I honestly was not expecting Eamon Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh, that classic combo. Weird threesome.
but when he was not now, she's not into him now. But back when he was in his GMTV,
When he went to
days,
wrestling with Gianfranco Zola.
yeah,
Yeah.
GMTV, and then but now a big thing is Alan Titchmarsh. So that's me mum.
Is she alright?
Don't know.
I don't think there's another woman on the planet who would put those 3 men at any point in like their top 10.
can't
Like,
think
not
of-
collectively.
I
I
can't
don't think
think of
any
any
woman's
list.
ever gone, "Do you know what? Barry White, Eamon Holmes, Alan Titchmarsh."
What list do they share for anything?
And yeah, they are a bit different thinking about it now. I've not really thought about it.
Isn't
but
Alan Titchmarsh like fucking 4'11" or something?
Is it because it says Titch in his name?
No, he did 9/11. That's what you're thinking of.
I think he is really small though.
Has he got a massive cock though?
maybe you've
Yeah.
just seen him when he's been stood in an hole that he's done.
He's 5'9".
Yeah, maybe he's
5'9".
quite tall, but you just see with his spade.
Do you remember Charlie Dimmock's tits? Remember that?
Oh, everyone does, don't they?
What's Charlie Dimmock's tits?
Charlie Dimmock.
All
was like-
darts players know it.
Charlie Dimmock was the lady who did ground force with him. She was like his. She did all the stuff.
She just never wore a bra.
She never won a bra, and she had big old huskies.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were huskies, but they, their legs are gone.
You're being mean.
On Have a Word.
A rat with a fringe and the huskies were shite.
The very idea.
Claudia Winkleman's a beautiful lady.
Yeah, she's all right. I mean, is she that good at anything?
She is, yeah, I think.
Right?
She's funny.
Who-
She's
who's
interesting.
this?
She's a great personality on television.
Claudia Winkleman.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous.
Oh, shout out Winkleman. Not for me.
Yeah.
Worst thing about the Traitors and Strictly Come Dancing. Throwing it out there.
Wow.
I think she's good on the train.
He also thinks Maya Jama's ugly though.
I don't know which one that is.
Woof.
I don't know who she is.
Chose
Do you know,
Love Island.
I always think what sort of woman I'd be
I love
into.
how much legs that's got.
What sort of like woman I'd be into if I was straight, and I do think it'd be like a dinner lady sort of vibes, like quite a beefy woman.
So like a manly woman.
No, but like, do you know what I just remember all the favourite women when I was younger were all me dinner ladies.
Were you
Maybe
just
that's
hungry,
just-
Josh?
Yeah, maybe just had a sad life. But
fancy it? She keeps giving me pizza.
I thought they were just that good. They like
Did
give
you
me
hold their
food.
hands? Was that you?
Yeah, I'd talk to the dinner ladies. Yeah,
Remember the ones who'd walk around holding all the ladies' hands and the teachers' hands and that? They were.
yeah, probably me.
You're worried about them even as kids.
Yeah.
How's it going to end up for that kid?
But no, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, a little thought.
Lily says, my fella is left-handed. Ick.
I'm left-handed.
Ick.
Maybe he's not an ick. Maybe he's gay. That could
Is
be.
that
it.
a sign of gay?
No, I don't know.
There is a correlation between it, but there's no causation proved.
My son's left.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That my boyfriend's left-handed.
There you go. See? 2 for 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm right-handed.
Poppy says, I went on a date with a lad to a restaurant and he said thanks to the staff as we were leaving and they ignored him, gave me the ick.
Yeah, but not on him, on them. Where are their manners?
This is what happens, Josh. This is what girls write in.
What
It's always
is-
just a man trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, I don't want to upset your listeners, but if you got the ick from your boyfriend having manners, you don't deserve him.
I know.
It's horrible.
Where's the aura?
He's got manners.
Where's the aura? Do you know what? I say this, I really struggle to get the attention of waitresses and waiters as they go past. And it gives me the ick. I'm
when
like,
you do the...
Excuse me. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
I just
Gotta
gotta
have more of a presence.
Hey!
No.
No.
That's...
Too much.
Because if you've got the presence, you don't need to do that. Just like this, look. Just...
And they're like, oh, God.
No, they're just like, oh, hello, sir.
Catch their eye and be like...
You want thumb out, finger up. Look.
No, I'm a bit embarrassing. I'm like, hello. You do...
Are you the dinner lady? Can I hold your hand?
But yeah.
Even if they're behind you.
But I feel a bit like when you're like that. Do you remember Rose when she was in Titanic and she was trying to get the boats to turn around? She's like, "Hello." That's what I feel like when I wait for a waiter.
Or even stand up and go, "Hey," and then sit down again.
You can't stand up at a restaurant and
whatever you
shout,
want, Josh.
"Hey."
That's his balls. Patrick says, for Ix, I once went on a Hinge date with a girl. It went really well. And she ended up inviting me back to hers for some drinks. When I got there, I went into the flat and saw a huge tank with 4 crabs in. She immediately showed them all off, told me their names. One of them was called Brian and started talking to them like they were children. Creeped me out. There was no second date.
Crabs.
What's wrong with that? As long as they're not in their fucking pants, mate, it's fine, isn't it?
Hey, as long as it's not in your pants, get in there, you.
Did she is there any follow up or is that all the information you have? I want to know if she got him out and was like, "Do you want to roll it?"
Are crabs pets?
She introduced him.
You can have
That's
pet
what
crabs
she said.
and you raise them for meat.
Brian the crab.
You raise them for
How
meat.
fit do you have to be for someone to have pet crabs and lobsters? And you'd be like, it's fine. You've got to be hot.
Yeah.
It's not that much of an issue, though, is it?
If someone had a pet snake, I'd have to leave the house.
Give me Adam Dan's house.
Fucking prejudice.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Let's see how many snakes Dan's got.
Have you got a snake at your house?
No,
Snakes.
He's got 6 snakes.
Have you?
no,
There's
I've never
6
even
grand
held
each,
one.
'cause he's
But
earning more.
it's it's the bit. It's the bit. It's my I'm Jake the Snake.
He's got 6 snakes. Corn.
I know that's not true because he's just had his first Cornish pasta. You don't.
I don't eat them.
No, but I mean, no one who's not eating Cornish pasties is having a snake.
Oh, that's a fact, yeah. Every time you buy a snake, they give you the box of them.
No, but I mean, like,
I know what you mean. They're not
pe-
adventurous enough.
yeah, you've got to have an adventurous spirit to have a snake.
And a pasty.
Yeah, you can't just.
Adventurous.
Yeah,
You
but
have to be a goth with a tank.
But you won't just have. Oh, I've got this what they call it?
Anaconda.
Anaconda. I've got an anaconda, and then is that the word? What's it called? An anaconda.
I've got an anaconda.
I've got an anaconda. But if you've got an anaconda, you're not then just go, "Oh, well, I could only have spam and chips." No, you're a man of the world if you've got an anaconda.
He's right.
I'm a man of the world just because I don't like spam and chips. I've been places. I've been Bournemouth. I've
You've
lived.
been to India.
Oh, and India.
The big 2.
Did you like the food in India?
Well, I wasn't keen in Bournemouth, to be honest.
That's a pod. Josh, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me at joshjonescomedy.com and JoshyJones92 on Instagram.
Beautiful stuff. We're all away now for Carl's wedding. So this is our last public record before we go away. This will sort of go out a little bit out of time. And we'll see you all publicly when we get back. The first episode we do when we get back will be a Patreon. So go and join patreon.com/haveawordpod to get the first episode after the wedding.
Adam's
I'm
tired.
so tired.
And his batteries have gone. Have we got a song to play us out on the
we do.
audio?
As we're recording this in the future, though, I'm going to plug my EP is coming out.
Recording it now, Finn.
Yeah, but we're recording this for the future. My EP is coming out next week. So Remedy, which is my EP, is out next week, and Remedy, the tune, will be on the pod next week. So
how many tracks on an
appreciate
EP?
4.
Wow, 4 newbies.
Not newbies. That's what you do these days. You put the singles out and then you make it an EP.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cheating.
Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. This week is a tune by Michael Gallagher, and it's called Plastic Dreams. It's an absolute beller. Go and give it a listen.
Love you guys. Good luck, Carl.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
Have a ring on there next time.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Josh.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Felicia.